gonna work, so nervous to pick this up. This is not gonna work. It was so stupid of me to think this other. Oh, one. No, 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 no. Come on. Okay, all right. Well, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It didn't work, but on the plus side, now the jumpsuit is covered in little pieces of hot glue. Candies for Cuties sounds like a charity. You give underprivileged cute girls candy, because that's really what they need. All right, so let's zoom this out, and now we're gonna put on the jumpsuit. This has been a lot of work. I'm very excited to see how my life changes as I become the man of the future. Everything is going a-okay. This smells like garbage, and now I smell like garbage. But hey, that's just how the future smells, baby. Oh yeah. I mean, how futuristic do I look right now? Be honest. Look at this. Only one thing left for a futuristic king like me to do, and that's to put on my crown. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely little pieces of metal poking me in the head, but I'm feeling good. I guess I should put some coins, keys, and candy into my outfit and see how I fare, you know? See if I feel like I'm living in the future. Laura, do you want to be in my video? Okay. Can you bring me coins, if you have any, and keys, and any candy if you have it?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, and meet me up here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. Oh my God, okay.
How do I look?
No, that's kind of scary.
If you had to describe me in one word, what would you say?
Like a janitor who's lost his mind. That was more than one word, but.
Coins, keys, and candies for cuties. I've got my phone attached in a very handy way. It's on an adjustable arm, so I can, if I wanted to show you a video, I could do so.
Why would you need like to hand out coins, keys, and candy?
I don't need to hand out anything except the candy. The candy is for cuties.
That's a lot of coins.
Well, you never know. I can't really see my candy container.
I don't feel like I can help you. Like that's not part of the experiment.
Okay, so now I just want to do a couple of tests, and you let me know how I look, and we'll see how I feel. I've got my keys, coins, candies for cuties. I want to just do like a walking around test to see how everything feels. I feel like I have a lot on me, and I want to make sure that I can move about as I need to.
Right. But how sturdy is it?
Yeah. I noticed you didn't mention my crown at all. Did you even see the crown?
I saw it, but it's not like the most outstanding part of this.
It's not? Because to me, it's the only thing that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
This is all, I can utilize all this. What is the purpose of this? We'll start out with just a regular walk and see how that. Okay, now let's take it to a brisk walk.
Oh,
The man of the future's gotta be somewhere, and he left his hoverboard at home.
uh-oh.
Okay, now let's try a run. A little bit of a jog. Hold the future bus for me, I'm late and I need to come get the folks. Oh no.
Oh, what happened, future boy?
Well, you know what? It didn't fail in the places that I thought it would, okay? Everything's hot glued on. I thought that would be the first thing to fail. The coins just fell because the lid came off.
Where's your phone?
It's just on the ground here.
Sorry, I didn't get that far. The dog booked it. He's gone.
Well, you know, the future can be scary for some people.
Are you hot? You're in like a full bodysuit. Is it hot?
Oh.
The guy in the video look good?
Yes, but he also had a goatee, so that might have been part of it. Walking around in the future just sounds like... Let's do a quick test. I get home and I need to unlock my house. I like that keys are still a thing in the future. Like, they couldn't think of a world where there's no keys. They're like, well, obviously you need a place to put your keys.
The weirdest thing is that coins are a thing.
Yeah. They thought we'd have these in the future, but we'd still be using keys. And what world does everyone wear a crown, but we still use keys and coins?
Wow.
Put it back. Simple as that.
It didn't feel simple.
It was simple. Next step, I have to pay for something. So I walk over and I say, excuse me, Mr. Panda, I'd like to buy that basket. Oh, it'll be 3 cents. Let me dig through all of the coins. 3 pennies for you, sir. Have a great day. Honestly, I'm fucking with it. I don't know about you. How do you feel?
It is not growing on me.
Is it because there's pockets? Because the video said there's not supposed to be pockets.
No, it's not the pockets. Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I feel like I pretty much proved my point.
What was the point?
I'm bored. Okay, that's the end of the video. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to my second channel. This is my second channel. If you thought it was my main channel, it's actually not. It's my second channel. I saw a lot of comments on the last video I posted on this channel asking if it was my main channel. This is my second channel. So if you just stumbled upon this channel, go ahead and subscribe. This is the channel where I like to get a little bit goofier and a little bit crazier and wacky and fun. So I also like to drink LaCroix on this channel. So a couple weeks ago, I posted a video on this channel, my second channel, where I did a bunch of those like, which YouTuber are you quizzes. And I took those quizzes in hopes of getting some kind of validation and recognition that I'm a real YouTuber. But unfortunately, I seem to have picked only quizzes where I wasn't even an option. Like, it seems like most of them were made before I even like started to make YouTube videos, or at least before I had like any real following on YouTube. And a good number of people called me out on that and seemed to think that that was kind of silly of me. And it was. I was being pretty silly. But luckily, this person named CreativeStar98 made this quiz on BuzzFeed called "It's Time to Find Out Which Popular Commentary YouTuber You Are." And this quiz must have become pretty popular because the official BuzzFeed Twitter account actually tweeted this quiz. And if you look right there, I'm actually like part of the quiz. I'm right on the cover there. So I'm gonna take this quiz, and I don't really care if I'm a YouTuber anymore because this quiz pretty much confirms that I already know I'm an option. I want to figure out now if I'm really me or if I'm maybe someone else. So I'm gonna answer the questions to this quiz as honestly as I can, as true to myself as I can possibly be, and we'll see how I do. I'm kind of excited. This quiz was made for me, baby. The little tagline under the title here does say "You are now entering Curtistown," so I kind of feel like this person might be more of a Curtis fan than a me fan, but hopefully they still know enough about me to make this quiz correctly guess me. All right, first question. Your friend wears a whack pair of shoes. How do you respond? Is yelling "What are those" an option? What are those? No, it's not an option. Shit. Don't say anything, politely suggest that they change, roast the hell out of them, don't mention it, but spend the rest of the day thinking about it. If my friend was wearing a whack pair of shoes, I definitely don't think I would ask them to change. Like, how whack would they have to be? Unless they said something really offensive on them, or like, had swastikas on them. I don't know if I'd ask someone to change because I didn't like their shoes. Oh, that's what you're wearing? Oh. Can you change? You're making me uncomfortable. I don't think I've ever asked one of my friends to change what they're wearing because it makes me uncomfortable. Roast the hell out of them? Maybe. It depends on the shoes and it depends how close I am with the friend, but most likely I would probably not mention it and spend the rest of the day thinking about it. That sweet, sweet taste of LaCroix. It's just like soda, but without the flavor. I'm trying to stop drinking soda, so I've been drinking LaCroix. It's okay. It's okay. How often do you create art/content of some kind? Not too often. I like to put my all into my projects. Once in a blue moon. Pretty regularly. Sometimes I even make extra content on a very specific schedule every week, every day, etc. I would say pretty regularly. Sometimes I even make extra content. In fact, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm posting on my second channel. Guys, this is my second channel. This is where I like to get a little bit goofy. Just in case you were wondering, this isn't my main channel. So I'm gonna pick that one. Pick your least favorite internet trend. Country TikTok, YouTubers trying to become famous in Hollywood. That doesn't really bother me that much. That's fine. Weird children's content or FOMO posters? I wanna know what commentary YouTuber that is for. FOMO posters, like fear of missing out. I'm gonna say weird children's content because I've made quite a few videos about weird children's videos, so I feel like that most closely applies to me. What's your guilty pleasure? Trashy reality TV, watching so bad they're good movies, unironically making TikToks, binging cringy YouTube videos. There's a couple on here that I like. I really do like trashy reality TV. I watched The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise. I just watched Love is Blind. Been watching a lot of Married at First Sight. height as well. So trashy reality TV is really up there. Watching so bad they're good movies. I do like doing that, but that's usually only for like when I'm going to make a video about it. I don't really do that in my free time that much. Unironically making TikToks, I sort of do that, but not very often. Yeah, I would say the thing I do most often is watch trashy reality TV, so I'm gonna say that. What's your relationship with social media? I post a lot of tweets that I delete later. I really only go online if I have a random funny post to make. I mostly post pictures of my significant other and my pet. I do a lot of stalking, but not a lot of posting. Out of these options, I would probably say I post a lot of tweets that I delete later. I do tend to do that. If you have my notifications on Twitter on, then you know. Sometimes I like to post things just for people who have my notifications on, so I tweet them and delete them really quickly. A lot of people don't understand what I'm doing, so they just think I delete a lot of tweets, but sometimes I like to just talk to the people who have my notifications on, so I do that. So I could understand how that could be me. Okay, I post a lot of tweets that I delete later. I'm gonna pick that. Of these places, which would you like to visit most? Okay, we got Canada, London, Greece, and Japan. Now, here's the thing. I can kind of tell who's who here. Japan is clearly me, because I just went to Japan last year. Canada, maybe Curtis, because he lives there. Greece, okay, I don't know who the other two are really, but I'm pretty sure Japan is supposed to be me. But here's the thing is I already went to Japan, and this question is asking which of these places I would like to visit most, and I've already been to Japan. In fact, I've been to Canada, London, and Japan. The only place on here I haven't been is Greece, so I'm gonna have to pick Greece. And I'm a little worried about what that's gonna do to the results of this quiz, but I'm not about to lie and say I wanna go to Japan again before I go to Greece for the first time. So I'm picking that, and then I gotta get another sip of this LaCroix. Your friend is having a rough day. How would you cheer them up? Okay, this is an interesting one. Have a sincere conversation about what's bugging them. Offer to take them out to do something fun. Invite them over to watch funny videos with me. Or make jokes and try to make them smile. Shit, man, I don't know. My friend is having a rough day. How would you cheer them up? I don't know whoever made this is gonna judge this, cause like when have I ever like online shown that my friend is having a rough day and I cheered them up? When has that ever happened? I don't know. Like I've never made a video where like Curtis came over and he was all sad and I was like, hey buddy, I'm gonna make jokes to try to make you smile now. So I don't know how they're gonna judge this one, but I guess offer to take them out and do something fun. I think that would be nice, to take their mind off of things. We could go play laser tag or something. What's something you like most about yourself? My ability to follow my dreams even if it's scary. My dreams are pretty scary. I only have nightmares. I don't have dreams that I work towards. I have nightmares that I work away from. My artistic skills, my ability to be a good friend, my deep thinking and introspectiveness. It sounds a little pretentious to say my artistic skills, but I do like feeling creative. Like when I do something and I'm like, damn, that was smart or that was creative or funny. I really like that. I feel like that's really fulfilling. So I'm gonna pick that, my artistic skills. What would you bring with you to a deserted island? A whole bunch of junk food? Who is that supposed to be? I feel like if that was me, I'd be like, what the fuck are you trying to say? An endless library of music, my laptop, or my pet? I definitely would not bring my pet to a deserted island. She would die. A bunch of junk food? No, probably not. I would probably bring my laptop, provided there's like a charger somewhere. I'm gonna go with my laptop. Okay, we might be getting close to the end here. I'm feeling pretty good about it so far. I've answered very truthfully. I have looked deep down into my soul for the first time in years to answer these questions. So if I don't get me, there's something wrong, either with the person who made this quiz or with the way I see myself. And actually, come to think of it, judging by all the responses to my doppelganger tier list, I'm gonna say there's definitely something wrong with the way I see myself. But shit, I might fuck around and blame somebody else. Pick your favorite quality in a significant other. Someone who is kind and understanding. Someone who doesn't mind keeping our love life private. Someone who can handle my dry jokes. And someone who supports all my strange endeavors. I don't know, I feel like all of these are kind of true to an extent. I think Laura's very supportive. I'm gonna pick someone who supports all my strange endeavors. She's willing to leave the room when I gotta film. She's willing to film my weird ass music videos. I think being supportive is very important. What's your opinion on marriage? It rules, dude. Marriage is sick. Oh shoot. Okay, this is the last question. I really gotta make this count. The last question is, what's the first thing people notice about you? My height, my flawless makeup, my eyes, or my hair? I'm trying to picture who these are each based off. My height, at first I thought that meant someone was like extremely tall. And I was trying to picture what commentary YouTuber like towers over everyone else. But I'm pretty sure this is referring to like either Cody or Noel because they have the whole short kings thing. My flawless makeup, probably not me per se, although the one time I did wear makeup for a video, it was pretty good. So we're left with my eyes and my hair. You know, these are all pretty superficial. What if people notice like my sense of humor first? But no, everyone's gotta be like, oh shit, he's short, or damn, his hair is weird. I'm gonna go with eyes. You know what they say, eyes are the gateway to the hair. Man, what the fuck? Curtis? What answer? Okay. Huh? I answered these questions as truthfully as I could, and I get Curtis? That dweeb? That absolute dweeb Curtis? So the truth is out, huh? I'm really not me. I'm really Curtis. At the very least, I would expect to get Drew because there's all those jokes about how we're the same person, but no, I get Curtis, shirtless Curtis. This is not good news. Can I retake it? Okay, I'm gonna do the thing I did last time where I try to answer based off what I think the person thinks about me. I'm gonna do it really quick, lightning round. I'm gonna try to get me. Your friend does a whack pair of shoes, how do you respond? Politely suggest that they change. How often do you create art or content? I'm gonna say that pretty regularly. I still think that's true. What's your guilty pleasure? I guess watching So Bad They're Good movies, or maybe binging cringy YouTube videos. I'll say binging cringy YouTube videos, because I feel like maybe watching So Bad They're Good movies could also apply to Drew. I guess he watches cringy YouTube videos too, though. Shit, man, I don't know. What's your relationship with social media? I post a lot of tweets that I delete later. I still think that's true. I'm not even changing many of these answers. Okay, if you could go to one place, where would you go? Japan. I guess I'm going to Japan again. If your friend is having a rough day, how would you cheer them up? Invite them over to watch funny videos with me. Maybe that's like, because, you know, I sometimes do collabs with people, so it's like I'm inviting people over to watch fun videos with me, but it's not because they're upset. Yeah, the only times I ever collab with Drew or Curtis or anyone is because they're upset and they're sad and I need to cheer them up. What would you bring to a deserted island? An endless library of music. Okay, because I make music. Maybe the music thing has something to do with me. What's your opinion on marriage? It rules. What's the first thing people notice about you? Okay, so maybe my eyes wasn't right. Maybe I'll pick my hair. Okay. So, I'm not me, we've already established that, but do I at least know me well enough to be able to guess me in the quiz? Let's find out. I'm picking my hair. I'm going for it. Nice. All right, I did it. All I had to do was pretend to not be me and answer as someone who thinks they know me. And then I did it. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is my second channel. This is where I like to get a little bit goofier and a little bit sillier, so make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna go finish my LaCroix. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of the Jeremy Renner Fan Club, the best source on the internet for all Jeremy Renner news and gossip. But before we start, I got a lot of comments on my last video that the last G in this Greg here is distracting some people because it's too far away from the rest of the word Greg. It seemed to be very distracting for a lot of people. I take those comments very seriously. I'm sorry for that distraction, and I am going to fix it. Oh, assistant! Could you fix the G? It's too far away from the rest of the Greg. Perfect.
All right, now I'm ready to film the video.
Oh, what? No. No, I don't need you to help film. I just need you to help with the assistant stuff. Because you're my assistant. I just need help with that.
I thought we were friends. If you don't want to hang out with me after I drove all the way here on my unicycle from Florida, then I can unicycle my way back home.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, it's just...
Yes?
It's just, I'm filming a video right now. And I'm making a video about Jeremy Renner. And I just kind of feel like you don't know shit about Jeremy Renner.
You think I don't know shit about Jeremy Hawkeye Renner?
Yeah, I've never once heard you talk about him, even mention. I don't think I've ever even heard you say his name.
I just did. Play the tape.
Can we get playback on that?
Jeremy Hawkeye Renner.
Holy shit, you're right.
Mm-hmm. And what do you know about Jeremy Renner, Mr. I know everything about Jeremy Renner?
I know that he's Hawkeye in the Avengers.
Yeah, but did you know he's got an app?
What?
Yeah.
He's got an app?
He's got an app!
What? Guys, Jeremy Renner has a fucking app.
That's right. Human being and celebrity sensation, Jeremy Renner. is also an app.
I guess like a week or so ago, I saw this tweet. Jeremy Renner is my favorite actor, Jeremy Renner is my favorite musician, and Jeremy Renner is definitely my favorite app. And then it's a screenshot of an app that looks like Instagram, but is just Jeremy Renner. This tweet might come as a shock to you for several reasons, not only because you might not have known he had an app, but a lot of people also don't know that he makes music too.
Yeah, I only found out recently about his music. Basically, his songs sound like if someone from a Marvel movie was covering an Imagine Dragons song.
Now, baby, let's roll.
Yeah, I've been hearing his song in this Jeep commercial. For whatever reason, like every show has the Jeep commercial for every commercial break.
Well, to me, the most surprising part of this tweet was that Jeremy Renner is someone's favorite actor. I have nothing against him. He's not a bad actor. He's not like ugly. He's not mean. He's just there. Like, he's good looking enough. He's good enough of an actor.
I think that the only way to describe him in everything that he does is he was there. The Avengers? Did he do much? No, but he was there.
Right.
The music industry. Is Jeremy Renner breaking any new grounds? No. Is his music very interesting? No.
No.
But he was there. He was making music.
He's certainly trying to be.
So late last night, I decided to download the Jeremy Renner app, as did
It's free.
Drew.
Don't worry, it's free.
Yeah.
So you don't have to spend any money on it.
Yet. So we downloaded the Jeremy Renner app, and it's basically just Instagram if the only person allowed to post on Instagram was Jeremy Renner.
I've used Instagram for a long time, and my biggest problem was like, there's too many people on here distracting me from Jeremy Renner. I want to open up Instagram and just see pictures of him, and there's so many other people on there. It's really hard to use, to be honest.
So on the App Store, the Jeremy Renner official app, don't get it confused with any other Jeremy Renner apps. This is the official Jeremy Renner app.
God damn it.
Connect with two-time Academy Award nominee Jeremy Renner on his official app.
Wow.
So we can actually connect with Jeremy Renner on this
we can
app.
text him, give him a phone call.
Link up, maybe hang out.
It's pretty vague. I'm assuming you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's vague because we can do more than you'd expect and not less. Exciting giveaways with cool prizes.
Like movie tickets, signed merchandise, or other surprises.
Or more. Movie tickets, signed merchandise, other prizes, and more prizes.
Yeah, and then they ran out of talking points, so they're like, you can get to know Jeremy and other fans.
The app isn't just about connecting with Jeremy Renner, it's about connecting with Jeremy Renner and other people who care about Jeremy Renner just as much as you do, who care about linking up with Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, this is actually how Danny and I met, from talking to each other on the Jeremy Renner app.
Yeah, we connected on the Jeremy Renner app.
And I'd say things are going pretty well. Tour tickets.
Because we're going on tour.
We're going on tour.
Boost your comments with superstars, become a top 3 fan, and be seen by Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, they really want to drive that point home, is that, like, everything that goes on this app, Jeremy Renner will see personally himself.
Well, only if you're a top 3 fan, so
Right.
we have to see how we can do that once we get on the app.
Yeah, I probably won't have to spend any money or anything, right?
Yeah, Jeremy Renner made this app exclusively to connect with fans, not to make money.
Yeah, not to profit off those fans.
Watch cool videos. I hope they're of Jeremy Renner. We go on the app, it's just our videos.
It's Jeremy Renner. Guys, I found this cool video.
What's up, Greg? Whoa! And then the rest of the description of the app is, I'm pretty sure, just like a copy and paste of his Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check out this app. What do you say?
No.
Listen here! Okay! When you download the Jeremy Renner app,
Which you will.
Yeah, and you open it for the first time, you're immediately greeted with a giant picture of Jeremy Renner's face.
So you're already intrigued, and then the face changes to a smaller Jeremy Renner face, and he starts speaking at you.
Here's what this thing's about. This is a way for me to connect with real fans, super fans.
Wait, we're Jeremy Renner super fans.
Yeah, he's talking to us, and possibly only us.
Yay!
Yes!
Impossible for me to really get back to anybody on social media. There's just way too many people. So
It's impossible for him to respond to anyone because there's
Because there's
so
too many.
many people.
Yeah, that's my problem. Like, I get so many YouTube comments. I can't even read one comment because there's so many. YouTube emails you all the comments at once, and it's really small text. I can't see any of
Oh,
them.
see, the reason I can't do it is it displays all of the comments on top of each other. So it just looks
Yeah.
like a block of black text that you can't even read. Maybe I should make a Jeremy Renner app. That way I could finally be able to respond to my comments.
Maybe we should be Jeremy Renner for Halloween.
Jeremy Renner, if you're watching this, let us be you for Halloween!
Please. We won't do it without your permission. That's how Halloween costumes work.
Please get back to us. To be clear, we don't want to be Hawkeye. We want to be Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Lee Renner.
So, we're going to do a few things in the app. We're going to do exclusive contests, giveaways. We're going to do more behind-the-scenes stuff.
Reading off screen what they're going to be doing on the app.
In movies, maybe in the music studio, maybe in life. Not in the shower or anything crazy like that.
Oh,
Oh, man.
he's not going to be posting in the shower.
or anything like that.
Yeah, okay, Jeremy. Damn it! Fuck! Delete the app!
So, I'll be posting more different content than I would on social media. And I hope to see you there.
And this is the app. It's just one picture of his face.
Yeah, I hope to see you there. You can see through these eyeballs. That's what my fan looks like. You can't even use it without signing up, which is a bit of a bummer. So you either have to give them your Facebook or your Gmail or your phone number.
I signed up with my phone number in hopes that it went straight to Jeremy Renner and he's gonna call me at some point.
Yeah. I'll take your phone.
No, just a bunch of texts from my wife.
Yeah, she's still stuck in that well.
Yeah. So last night, Drew and I both downloaded this app and we made accounts, and I would say we've had pretty different experiences so far.
Yeah, tell him yours first.
I mean, I was just enjoying the app, you know? I was scrolling, I got to keep up with Jeremy Renner and all of his fun updates, and I got to experience all the cool features. There's lots of them. You'll notice when you first create an account, you've got 100 stars at the top.
Congratulations.
And if you look in your activity, it actually, your only notification is that Jeremy Renner himself gifted you those 100 stars, or at least he did for me. I don't know if he does that for everyone or if he just did that for me.
I got mine from Curtis Lepore.
And you're probably wondering, well, what do these stars do? So Jeremy Renner gives you the stars, and then you can use those stars and send them to Jeremy Renner. So he gives you the stars, and then
you give them
right back. Stars are sort of like likes, and you can give a bunch of likes to a picture.
Yeah, that's the difference between stars and likes, is on most platforms you get one like and that's it. So don't fuck it up. But on here, you can send 1 star or you can send 1,000 stars. The only thing stopping you from sending more stars is money. You have to pay money to send more stars. Even though he gives you stars and you give them back, he just holds on to them at that point. He won't give them back to you. I thought we were playing like catch, but he just was like, all right, and went back inside.
So this app is basically like Instagram, but the only person who's allowed to post is Jeremy Renner. And the only thing you're allowed to do is give him money.
In the hopes that maybe he'll reply the most generic, low-effort reply to something.
It's Friday, work is done, and you know what that means. It's Whiskey 30, so let the weekend, the shenanigans, begin. What are your weekend plans? For me, movie tonight. Shazam. Not my choice.
Not my choice. If it was up to me, Jeremy, I'd be watching a movie with you in it.
Yeah, like Born Legacy or
Marvel 3.
Hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. Much love and blessings
From an amazing weekend to you. Form an amazing weekend.
What a nice, long, thoughtful response to Jeremy's picture.
Yeah.
He seems to really care about Jeremy Renner. He paid money to have Jeremy Renner see this, and Jeremy Renner responded, promoting all weekend. No time for anything. No time to respond. I'm promoting all weekend. Yeah, Jeremy Renner's responses on this app are like the equivalent of you text your significant other a really long paragraph with all these feelings and something, and they just respond back like,
Cool.
Sounds like you're having fun. Something like almost related, but not really, or maybe just like picking out one part of the paragraph and responding to that.
Yeah, the part that you needed an answer to the least, or they just like it.
By any chance, is there a contest/giveaway going on? Would love to meet you.
I'm not running a giveaway right now. But that's why we downloaded the app.
So Jeremy Renner posted a video of some deer. Someone commented, wow, what a wonderful thing to see and experience. Bambi meets Hawkeye. Just looks like the most amazingly place to be. And Jeremy Renner just responded, I'm Jeremy Renner, and I
Hi.
saw your comment. I didn't even have to read it. I'm just posting a random emoji.
This is the face I made when I saw it. I dropped my phone.
People just want Jeremy Renner to see them so bad. They're just
Yeah.
willing to spend tens or hundreds of dollars.
My existence is meaningless if Jeremy Renner doesn't know about it, is how I felt.
Jeremy Renner, we don't want to be friends. We don't want to get to know you. We just want you to see us. I just want to know that the light bouncing off of my skin and into my camera lens will someday go into your corneas and into your retinas.
We want your eyeballs to eat our skin, and I want you to tell me how it tastes, buddy.
I don't know about that. Oh, you sent me a notification.
Hope everyone had a great weekend at 1:30
Late night text from Bay.
Ooh, shit.
Who is such a big fan of Jeremy Renner that you would spend money on purpose to have him just look at your comment and respond back with the most minimal effort response? It just seems really weird to me. So anyway, that's been my experience using the Jeremy Renner app so far. Drew, how's your experience been?
I spent $47 on accident.
Huh?
On the app?
You spent money on the Jeremy Renner app?
No, I didn't spend money. I spent $47.
I didn't spend money, all right? I spent stars, which I paid for with money.
With real American money.
How did that happen?
Well, luckily I was screen recording it. So I was kind of messing around with it, checking out all the cool features. I was curious, like, okay, the star, that's probably like a like. So I clicked boost now. And your options are 94 plus 10 or hold to boost. And I thought, that sounds fun. I'm just gonna put my thumb there for a while and see how high the number goes. Maybe you can see where this is going. And I was like, okay, 400 stars. And it told me, oops, you don't have enough stars. Then put my thumb on the home screen to go back to my text messages to text Danny. And right as I put my thumb there, the thing popped up asking for my thumbprint to confirm my $47 purchase. So long story short, you're welcome, Jeremy. Number 3 fan, 93 stars. Number 2 fan, 94 stars. Number 1 fan, me, 445 stars.
And he's still got some left over. He's got like 2,000 stars.
Yeah, jealous.
A little.
I think I got scammed though. I'm really confused. I only spent 400 stars on this.
How many stars did you buy?
So according to the app, it costs $46.99, which is what I spent to get 6,800 stars. I then used 445 of them on one post. Whoops. And now I have 2,400 left.
Sounds about right to me. 6,000 minus 400
is 2,400. Mm-hmm. If anyone knows what happened to my stars.
You look in your notifications and it says Jeremy Renner stole 4,000 stars.
They don't put that in the description.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still his #1 fan, but like, what the hell, dude?
So the content that Jeremy posts on his app is top-notch stuff. It's stuff that you would never find on any of his other social medias, right?
Right.
Wrong. It's pretty much only pictures that he also posts on his Instagram.
Yeah, without changing anything, not even about the caption.
Yeah, so one funny thing that he'll do is post a picture, but he'll include a bunch of hashtags in the picture. But the thing about his app, as opposed to Instagram, is that on Instagram, when you click on a hashtag, it'll take you to a bunch of related posts with the same hashtag. But on Jeremy Renner's app, there's no hashtag functionality. If you click on a hashtag, nothing happens because Jeremy Renner is the only person posting pictures on there. Another funny thing he does is he'll try to tag people in pictures. When he did Justin Long's podcast, he posted this picture and then he tagged @JustinLong, but of course, when you click on @JustinLong, nothing happens because Justin Long's not on the app.
Unfortunately, I was thinking, oh cool, so the only 2 people on this app are Jeremy Renner and Justin Long.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, no.
He does occasionally post things that are exclusive to his app, though. A lot of it is related to his music career, which, as we mentioned, is very,
necessary.
Yeah. So here's a very cool behind-the-scenes video of him singing.
So unpredictable, I gotta tell you, never be the same. Shannon don't have a name.
Seriously, who do you think is cuter? This little bear,
Aw,
me, or
aw.
this guy that I cropped out of the picture?
The guy that I cropped out of the picture.
Yeah, I wish I could see the rest of his face. I hope it looks like Jeremy Renner.
Can you imagine what his face would look like if it looked exactly like Jeremy Renner's?
I wish this stupid fucking bear looked like Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Jeremy Renner!
Oh my god!
I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm just chilling, spinning around really fast. Hope you guys are having a great weekend.
I think that's kind of symbolic of how much effort he seems to put into this. Like, he was definitely like just walking along. Oh shit, I gotta update my app. Hey guys, how's it going?
He also sometimes posts the same picture twice, so it's like not even exclusive content. He posted this picture 5 weeks ago with a caption, I hope everyone's having a great day, and then the same one 3 weeks ago, what a weekend. I hope everyone enjoyed time with family and friends.
The Jeremy Renner app, the only place where you can see the same picture twice.
Of him singing like this.
never be the same.
Now this is great and all, seeing all this behind the scenes exclusive content about and of Jeremy Renner, but I feel like he advertised like fan content too? Is there...
Yeah, so he did say in the description for the app, which I assume was written by him, that's why I'm saying he said.
Yeah, he did.
You can connect with other Jeremy Renner fans, and so far I haven't really seen any way to do that. But the reason we haven't seen that is because we've only been on the home tab so far, and there's many tabs. There's home, activity, fan feed, music, and menu. And the fan feed is really where you get to start connecting with other Jeremy Renner fans like you and us.
And like me.
And
or you said like us?
Yeah.
Okay, well like me as well.
So this is like a picture that someone took of their computer screen while Googling pictures of Jeremy Renner. Oh, and you can actually also boost yourself on other people's pictures of Jeremy Renner.
Oh, so they get the money?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think Jeremy Renner still gets the money from those. Because it is still pictures of Jeremy Renner.
Huh. This person wished a happy birthday
to themselves. Happy birthday to me. Also, can you guys boost this for me? Thanks.
It's my birthday. What I want is for you to give money to Jeremy. Well, let's see. I still have 2,400 stars left. What should I use them on? And boost to #1 fan. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
What?
I just used 1,400?
Yeah, so Drew
That's
just
insane.
spent 1,400 stars on this picture, and it's saying he only spent 140 stars.
That's so weird and kind of shady.
Like, yeah.
You buy the stars and then they immediately divide your stars by 10 every time you use them. So what the fuck? So yeah, when I spent 400, I actually spent 4,000. Jeremy, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Jeremy. Give us our stars back.
What's your standard go-to phrase?
Snuggles are the best.
Well, are you curious to see any other celebrity apps? Because I did find a couple. It won't take too long.
Oh, wait, there's other celebrity apps?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Danny's very single-minded with, with stuff like this. He loves Jeremy. So all he wanted to do was look at the Jeremy Renner app. But the moment I found out about it, I was like, there's got to be more apps like this out there. So I went to searching AA Dating Justin Bieber Edition free. And I downloaded this.
Does the AA stand for Alcoholics Anonymous?
Yeah, it's for Bieber fans who
are recovering alcoholics.
And so to get their mind off alcohol, they imagine what it would be like to date Justin Bieber. If you are a fan of Justin Bieber or a sexy girl, please download this app immediately because it is a present for you. Especially for Women's Day.
What?
Yeah, it's really gross so far. A lot of girls or true fan of Justin Bieber want to go on a date with him and hand in hand with him in street. I want to hand in hand with Justin in street. Is it a wonderful dream? Your dream may come true with Dating Justin Bieber Edition application just with some simple steps. #1, choose or snap a photo of you. #2, adjust photo and crop. #3, add Justin Bieber image to the position as expected.
Add Justin Bieber image?
Obviously.
So it makes a picture of you with Justin Bieber? Is that what it does?
Yeah.
So you're telling me we're gonna date Justin Bieber now?
Yeah.
Isn't he married?
Kind of. Well, you'll see. It didn't ask for permission to access my photos, which kind of makes me a little sketched out. So we're gonna go with this one. And
we're on a date with Justin Bieber.
Well, I think we're gonna hand in hand with him.
We're gonna hand in hand with him on street.
Yeah, I gotta mail this. Who should I mail this
Mail it to Amanda.
And off it goes.
What did the message say?
Yo! Here's my AA Dating Justin Bieber created with the amazing AA Justin Bieber iPhone and iPad app. #dating Justin, #Justin, #Bieber, #booth. Which again, you couldn't click on these hashtags in your email.
Yeah.
And then
no, if you click on the hashtag Justin.
with the crop outline on it.
Oh shit. Now she's gonna know that it's not real.
No, we gave it away.
We went on the date with Justin Bieber and he was in a little box the whole time.
Yeah, he was just jumping rope real fast.
He was in a little cage.
Yeah, we kept him there so he wouldn't run away from our date. We appreciate that you use our app. Instead of our thanks, we would like to give you 2 Justin Biebers.
Dude, rate it 5 stars. Congratulations!
Xmas item #4 and Xmas item #5 were unlocked. Let's check it out.
Number 4.
#4 and
Number
#5.
5. Ooh, which one do you want to add?
Well, I've already made up my mind.
So guys, make sure you check out the Jeremy Renner app and follow both of us on it. And make sure you boost our picks so that you can give money to Jeremy Renner.
And we can sort of just watch you give money to him and not really get involved at all.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the end of this video. Thank you, Drew, for being in it.
And thank you, Danny, for letting me fix your sign. It looks much better now.
Yeah, I think you did. Good job.
Yeah, agree.
If you haven't gotten tickets for our show yet, do that! Now! We're going on tour. We're going to a bunch of cities. It's just about to start. Depending on when I edit this, it might already be going on. So get your tickets. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed to Gagurgi, make sure you do that. Just subscribe and turn on my notifications to join the fastest army, fastest growing army, well, the fastest army and the fastest growing army on the internet.
Yeah.
Check out Drew's channel. He has videos there.
Maybe.
And stream Help Let Me Go. Alright guys, tune in next time for a really interesting video where I use Drew's body as a human jump rope. Bye!
Like help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go tonight. You'll scream help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go. Stop kidnapping me, she was just a lady. Not a care in the world till she's...
What's up, Greg? Today we are going to be talking about the Brent Rivera controversy. Our boy has found himself in the midst of a pretty big scandal as of late, and I would like to talk about it. Most of this stuff did happen like 2 weeks ago. Your boy is evidently extremely behind on the times and famously never knows what the heck is going on, so I apologize for being so late to this trend. Apparently, Brent Rivera found himself in like a in real life beef with another YouTuber by the name of Tyler Oliveira. They had like an in-person dispute, and the craziest thing about it is, I think in some strange tangential way, it might be my fault. That's right, I might be responsible for one of the hottest YouTube beefs of 2023, Brent Rivera versus Tyler Oliveira. The Vera beef, so to speak. It all started when this dude Tyler, who's a pretty popular YouTuber in his own right, he's got 2.8 million subscribers. He posted this video called Brent Rivera Called the Cops on Me. Basically what happens at the beginning of this video is Tyler and Brent just so happen to both be at the Stanley Hotel, which if you didn't know is like the most haunted hotel in the US. It's the hotel that The Shining is based off of. I recently did a video there. They're both at this hotel filming a video at the same time about how haunted this hotel is. And Tyler steps out of his hotel room into the hallway at the exact moment that Brent is like filming a scene, kind of a staged prank. All of Brent Rivera's videos are staged because they're for kids. They're just in the hallway filming. And from there, a beautiful beef develops. A lot of animosity between these YouTubers out of nowhere. As far as I can tell, these YouTubers have never met before. I don't think Brent even knows who Tyler is, it seems like from this video. So it makes the immediate beef seem even more insane. But let's go ahead and watch the video and you guys can see.
It all started when I was staying at the Shining Hotel, came out of my room, and randomly found these two girls in the hallway. What is happening?
They're editing a video where he's pranking.
Who?
You'll see.
Who are you people?
What do you mean?
What is your name? Brent. Brent? Brent. Last name? What are you guys filming?
Hotel video.
What is this? Who are you guys? This is weird. We caught everyone off guard, apparently. But they caught us off guard. We almost shit our pants.
I cannot relate to this situation at all on a social level of like peeking out into the hallway, realizing people are filming something, and then like immediately being like, all right, no, actually this is my video now. And like stepping out into the hallway and being like, what's going on here, guys? Who are you with? Who are you with? What's going on? You filming a video? Brent Rivera, introduce yourself to my video, please. This is insane, dude. I'm so shy. If I stepped out into the hallway, even if it was Brent Rivera, who I've made videos about before, I've actually met in person before, I'd probably just be like, oh, sorry, and I would just duck back into my hotel room immediately. But Tyler, I guess, sniffs this out as an opportunity to make an even more interesting video than he was gonna make in the first place. He was probably just investigating the Stanley Hotel at first, but now he's got the chance to investigate a Brent Rivera video. You know, the only thing more interesting than finding out if ghost videos are fake is finding out if Brent Rivera's videos are fake. I mean, that is definitely up for debate.
So aware that I was in the middle of a fake YouTube prank, I wanted to see if Brent would admit it, because we all know his videos are fake and he steals everyone's ideas.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Can you fake your videos?
No.
What?
Alright. Okay. Have fun, guys.
Okay, so insanely awkward vibes now. They're both like so pissed at each other right away. It's like Tyler's like, they're filming a video in the hallway. Not allowed, dude. Only one influencer's allowed to film at the Stanley Hotel at a time. I gotta shut this down. So it does seem like Tyler is, in my view at least, like completely instigating this. Brent is catching a lot of heat for this, but I mean, if there is any beef happening here, at least right off the bat, it seems like it's all Tyler doing it. He just like interrupted a video shoot to do some insane investigative journalism to find out if Brent Rivera's videos are fake. So my initial reaction is like, it kind of seems like Tyler just, you know, thought this would be a good opportunity for views to fuck with Brent Rivera, which I guess it is because this situation kind of blew up. But I don't think there's any reason to go up to Brent Rivera and ask him if his videos are fake. I think we all know. He could have very easily just sort of kind of like turned away and not paid him any attention like I have done for the past few years. With that being said though, I would expect Brent to have like a little more humility and, you know, take it a little more lightly that someone is kind of like playfully making fun of him. Like one of the first things Brent does is just be like, you're filming on an iPhone, bro?
Videos.
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
Film on an iPhone.
Check out my camera. I've got a DSLR with a giant ass microphone. So my videos actually couldn't possibly be fake. Oh, also, I would like to add that Tyler brought up this point that Brent fakes all of his videos and also steals thumbnails from other creators. And that is kind of why he decided to go up and confront Brent, because like Brent is bad for the creator community, right? He's just stealing thumbnails and he's copying ideas. I think that Tyler also kind of does the same thing, because when I clicked on his channel, I saw this video where he goes to this clown motel, and I've seen this exact thumbnail before. So I just searched clown motel on YouTube, and yeah, I started watching this video from 9 months ago where these guys go to a clown motel and it's like the exact same thumbnail, dude. You also copy thumbnails. Now, to be fair though, and here's where things get a little bit deeper, Brent Rivera also copied this thumbnail 7 months ago. So is Tyler copying the original thumbnail, or is he copying Brent's thumbnail to get back at him for copying other people's thumbnails? I don't know, but it does seem pretty convenient that he just so happened to be copying a thumbnail from videos that got 17 million, 11 million, 15 million views. Anyway, that interaction kind of breaks up. Tyler goes back to his room, Brent continues filming their video until Tyler goes to do the Stanley Hotel ghost tour, which he had scheduled for a specific time. So he goes downstairs, and when he gets there, Brent is now filming down in that hallway. And this is where things heat up even more.
So we go downstairs, only to find... Oh god, Brent Rivera's right there.
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, bud.
Okay, if you were Brent Rivera, wouldn't you also think it's kind of funny, the videos you make? Wouldn't you also be like, yeah, no, I do get it. Like, I do make weird videos and they are all fake and, you know, it is a lot of clickbait and it's for kids. I'm acting goofy in my videos. I get it. For whatever reason, that's what I assumed like he would be like in real life. But Brent, like immediately, the second he sees this Tyler dude again, out of the corner of his eye, he gets down there, stands there for 1 second, and Brent just...
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers? That's the most insane insult in the world, especially for someone who makes like the weirdest content on the internet, to be like, sorry you're not ballin' like me, dude. Sorry you weren't shirtless every day on Vine like me to get where I'm at right now. Busting your sister's legs open on the escalator at the mall to get where I'm at. Feels like he thinks his content is like high art, and anyone who dare interrupt his creative process or poke fun at it in any way is just a hater. A poor, no subscriber hater. This dude has 3 million subscribers too, by the way. I wonder how Brent felt when he found that out, when he was like, oh shit, this dude is actually... is really popular.
You don't have a directional mic on my camera?
And then his girlfriend starts making fun of his camera. Bunch of camera snobs on the Brent Rivera crew. Filming on an iPhone and you don't have a directional mic, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you? Your videos must be fake. Do you think Brent Rivera doesn't know his videos are fake? Like he goes through the process of hiring actors and scripting out the whole thing, but somehow he got it in his head that if he films it on a DSLR, then that makes it all real. So the whole time he's filming, he's like, I don't know how the fuck all this crazy shit is happening, but I mean, we got it on tape on the Sony, so it must be real, right? And then he sees like footage of tragic events taken on iPhones and he's like, that's crazy. That looks really real, but it's not. It's not, man. That shit didn't happen.
Hey, we're filming our thing. You film yours. Okay?
Yeah,
Let's not be.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Let's not be disrespectful. Okay. I don't appreciate the disrespect.
Respect my content, dude. Respect. What is the most recent video Brent Rivera made? Let's not be disrespectful, dude, all right? I did make Extreme Hot vs. Cold Challenge after all, okay? I did make This Girl Is So Strong No One Can Beat Her. Please do not be disrespectful to the greatest artist of our generation. Tyler, Brent gets so stern here, dude. I've never seen him like this before.
I don't appreciate the disrespect.
It's just crazy because it's like Tyler is, at least at first, he did instigate it, and he did start filming them when he came down the second time. So, you know, he's being kind of a jerk, but it doesn't seem like that crazy. Like, he's not doing anything that crazy. He's not like throwing shit at them or anything. He's just kind of like making a few jokes. And I feel like if Brent had just kind of lightheartedly brushed it off and been like, ha, that's funny, man. Yeah, they are fake, but you know, it's for kids. Then Tyler would have been like, all right, and then gone and filmed his own video. But instead, Tyler's like, hey, Brent, do you fake your videos? And Tyler's like, shut the fuck up with your 100 subscribers and your poor person camera. Get the fuck out of my hotel. Okay, so long story short, he runs into them again because they're all staying on the same floor. Speaking from personal experience, I pretty much all of the haunted rooms at the Stanley are on the 4th floor, so they're probably all staying on the 4th floor in pretty close proximity to each other, so of course they cross paths again. Brent tells Tyler that security is coming and they're gonna call the cops or something and get them kicked out.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, they're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
Brent is now filming on his phone, so I guess we can't trust anything that comes from that footage.
Listen, this is our personal space and you're recording.
This is our personal space. This hotel room is our personal space, all right? As they have the door open for him to see into. Don't look in here. This is our personal space. Get out of here, man. This whole hotel is our personal space. Eventually, security comes. They tell Tyler that if he doesn't stop, they're gonna call the police. And then eventually they call the police and Tyler gets kicked out. So this was kind of a whole buzz on social media for a while. Tyler actually posted a clip of this on TikTok and it got 3 million likes. It was just like a 1-minute synopsis of everything that happened. Okay, and I was about to talk about a comment that Brent left on this TikTok, but it is gone now. It was literally there this morning, so I don't know if he deleted it or if it's just not showing it for some reason. That's so weird, because this TikTok is from January 24th, and for some reason Brent just deleted it, or maybe Tyler deleted it? Well, it was just Brent telling Tyler to be respectful. Anyway, so both of them have made response videos since then. Brent made a response video to Tyler's TikTok.
We recently saw a viral video of 2 YouTubers arguing in a hotel hallway. Well, one of those YouTubers was me.
Well, one of those YouTubers was me, and the other one was an irrelevant nobody with less than 100 subscribers. So you should believe everything that I say.
So right when I was about to pull a prank on my friends in a hotel, this guy came up to me yelling and accused me of faking the prank.
So far it's like half true, because he was not yelling.
This guy came up to me yelling.
He did not come out of the hallway like screaming. But he did basically accuse you of faking your videos, and to be fair, your videos are fake, so...
And I'm not saying all my pranks are real, but this one was. We were just minding our own business.
This one was? What does that mean? Guys, all my videos are fake, but this one was real. I was finally turning a new leaf and he ruined it. Those 2 girls were ghosts. I was about to catch 2 real ghosts on camera for the first time in human history, and this broke asshole ruined it.
At a certain point, it bubbled up so much that I did what he wanted. I stooped down to his level and I said something that I should not have said.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers.
You know, all things considered, if Brent's bubbling up and finally having a meltdown and snapping is just saying, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, man. I mean, honestly, he handled it pretty well then. If that was really him snapping, that was a pretty calm snap. To be fair, that was like the second time he saw Tyler, so it is kind of crazy that it only took that amount of time for him to completely lose control. You see a guy twice and you just like black out and go into a fit of rage. I blacked out and called this guy poor and broke and irrelevant. I don't know what happened. I support you, Brent. Whatever you said, he deserved it for real. You could have said anything to him. You could have said the most heinous shit imaginable, and I would have still supported you. I got your back, dude. Don't worry, Brent, you're good. So it looks like people are forgiving him in the comments. It is kind of interesting because you never really see Brent Rivera in like a serious setting where he has to like atone for something he did. He's usually pretty silly, goofy, wacky in his videos. So to see that kind of like cadence carry over into the way that he does this apology is kind of funny. It does kind of have the vibe of like, what's up guys? In this video, I'm gonna be apologizing for some heinous shit that I said. And then of course, like any good internet beef, you have the response video to the response video to the original original video. So Tyler responded to Brent.
Brent, you're a liar. Here are the receipts. Also, I'm on the toilet, so I'll be quick.
These videos to make great content for you guys. And as a
You don't make great content. You sexualize your friends and your sister for views in these weird love triangles. Look at this video.
That's crazy, dude. Brent's like, look guys, I'm sorry about the way I acted. Like, I obviously shouldn't have said that. And he does skirt a lot of the blame, don't get me wrong. It was not a perfect apology. It was not even a great apology. But Tyler's like, oh yeah, well you wanna fuck your sister. Another day, another Brent Rivera L. You ate and left no crumbs. It's sad to see his comments full of his fangirls supporting him, seeing everything. The comments on these make it sound like this is like a real extreme situation that like one of them really fucked up. They just had like a bit of a spat in a hotel lobby. It's not even that crazy. It's just kind of funny. But I just love the comments being like, don't worry, dude, I believe you. Your fans got your back, man. No matter how bad it gets, in the darkest of times, we'll always be there for you. It's like he was just filming a fake prank, dude. Calm down. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there is a part of my brain that can't help but feel like this might be, in a roundabout way, my fault. Brent Rivera is known for copying titles and thumbnails, right? He's known for copying video ideas. Tyler Oliveira has at least copied one thumbnail. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but the video that I made about the Stanley Hotel did way better than any of my usual videos. It has like 9 million views. I actually went to YouTube on in an incognito tab one time, not logged into YouTube at all. And like next to a bunch of Mr. Beast videos and stuff, my Stanley Hotel was getting recommended to people. So I don't think it's that crazy to wonder if maybe one of them was inspired by my Stanley Hotel video and wanted to make a similar video, and so they ended up being there at the same time as one another. And if that's true, first off, I would like to apologize to the staff of the Stanley Hotel for having to deal with this, man. You guys, I'm sure, deal with the most insane shit all the time. People trying to fake haunted stuff and just people probably try to summon demons in this hotel. And from my experience making the video, the staff at the Stanley Hotel was so nice. And they also did have other stories of YouTubers coming there and like breaking shit and fucking stuff up. So again, I have no idea if they saw my video and took inspiration at all, because their titles and thumbnails for the video aren't copying mine. So, you know, maybe it's all just a coincidence, but you never know. Okay, so quick update. It's the next day after filming the previous portion, and I guess Brent decided that one response wasn't enough. He needed to make sure that he had the absolute last word on the situation. Yesterday, this other commentary channel, Dumpy, posted this video called Brent Rivera Wants to Delete My Channel, where basically he explains that, I guess Dumpy was also covering this whole Brent Rivera controversy. I guess Brent Rivera decided to try to copyright claim Dumpy's video to try to get it like taken off of YouTube. Although Dumpy does say he's not entirely sure it was Brent Rivera, because sometimes you can have like a company working for you that does this without you knowing, if they're going and copyright claiming just people straight up re-uploading your videos, and they, you know, sometimes will flag commentary videos. But to me, it seems like Brent is just trying to avoid all of the negative publicity from this. Which it's like, dude, there wasn't even any to begin with. And then you go and do this, you start trying to like take down videos and give people copyright strikes. You didn't even look that bad, man. I mean, it's like, it was hardly even your fault. The other dude was instigating, and a lot of people were honestly giving you the benefit of the doubt. And now you just look insane. He probably also thought this dude Dumpy had 100 subscribers, so no one would find out if he tried to take down this dude's video too. But he actually has 240,000 subscribers, and I feel like now this is just gonna lead to even more people talking about Brent, because this is like a clear misuse of YouTube's copyright system. In fact, in Dumpy's video, he even says that YouTube like emailed him, Dumpy, to say like, hey, just so you know, someone's trying to get this video taken down, but your video's fair use, so you're good, we're not gonna take it down. Brent, if this was you, dude, don't, dude, just let it go. Your fans are like 8 years old. They're not even gonna see these videos, man, let alone care. They don't have like the nuance to even understand that someone they like could be wrong in the first place. So they're gonna be on your side no matter what. You're fine. Just keep doing you, man. Keep doing this, buddy. You're fine. Okay, anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. That's what I call all of my subscribers. So if you want to join Greg, turn on my notifications and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey Greg, I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Pumpkin Time. So it's getting pretty close to Halloween. I've released my Halloween song for the year, Spooky Ho. I've been watching a lot of fun Halloween movies, and I've also been getting a lot of suggestions from people asking if I would review certain Halloween movies. Movies like Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, all movies that I've seen before, but one movie that I've been getting recommended a lot is one that I have never heard of before, and it's called Spookily the Square Pumpkin. A bunch of people have sent me this movie on Twitter and Instagram, and I had never heard of it before. So I watched the movie, and I don't know if I'd even say that it's like a bad movie. It's fine, it's just really weird. It's very unnecessarily brutal at times. And I also can't really make heads or tails of the moral of this movie. It has a really weird moral. The way that the characters treat each other in this movie is very bizarre, and then the way it ends just comes out of left field and really left me wondering what the moral of this movie is supposed to be. So anyway, let's take a look. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy Spookily the Square Pumpkin.
Our story begins as most stories do, with something worth telling, with something that's new. This story takes place on Holiday Hill Farm, where every day is a holiday. Come on along.
Come on, Alon? Come on, Alon. Was he trying to rhyme? The first two lines rhymed, and then he said farm, and I assume he was trying to rhyme something with farm. And so instead of saying come on, or come along, he said come on, Alon, which doesn't rhyme or make sense. So I don't know why he said that. There's some shit that happens at the beginning of the movie that's not really important to the movie, doesn't really have anything to do with the plot, doesn't drive any of the plot at all. There's these two bats, and one of them is trying to eat a ladybug. He's starving. He's trying to eat some breakfast.
I hate fast food. So, let's make this as quick and painless as possible for me.
So he's cornered this ladybug. He's about to eat the ladybug. The ladybug's like, fuck. But then his friend, or I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his wife, or maybe it's his sister. They never established what relationship these two people have, or two bats have. But she's like, hold on. Don't eat that ladybug, mister. You're giving bats a bad name. Have some granola instead.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's this kind of behavior that gives bats a bad name.
But Bella, I'm hungry.
Have some granola. Low fat, high protein, and no squirming.
So she's like trying to get this other bat to be a vegan bat, just only eat granola, I guess, instead of eating bugs, which is what bats are supposed to do. But like I said, this has literally nothing to do with the plot, because once the ladybug leaves, then like the plot actually starts. They lift up a leaf, they see something crazy, and so they fly over to the scarecrow, who I think is like in charge of the pumpkin patch.
Oh, Jack, wait till you see what we found. It's amazing.
Boris, Bella, what is it?
Well, it's kind of a,
Oh, you'll see. Follow me.
So he starts walking over, and as he's walking, he trips over these two pumpkins, who I think are like conjoined twins. But instead of like tripping and falling, or like starting to trip and stopping, he just keeps walking.
Where are we going, huh, Jack?
And the two pumpkins are like yelling at him the entire time, like, yo, what are we doing? What's going on? And the scarecrow just doesn't acknowledge them at all. He just keeps walking like a fucking robot and just stares directly ahead with that 1,000-yard stare, like his mind is totally someplace else. It's actually kind of creepy how long he's walking for without realizing that he's tripping over two screaming pumpkins. Like, what could he possibly be thinking about that is distracting him from the fact that he's been tripping for the past 5 minutes? But when he finally gets over to where the bats were, he lifts up the leaf, and lo and behold, it's a square-ass pumpkin.
Square whoever, impossible. Why, hello there, little fella.
And his name is Spookly.
What's your name?
Spookily?
So the whole pumpkin patch comes over and looks at this square pumpkin, and I thought they were all just gonna be like, oh, neat. That's kind of weird, a square pumpkin. But this is a children's movie. They're trying to teach a lesson, so immediately, you know, they need to start with the conflict. So this little pumpkin, he's one of the conjoined twins, little Tom, just immediately starts going in on Spookly, just ripping into him.
Isn't he the cutest thing?
Cute? You're not gonna let that orange brick grow here with the rest of us, are you? He's not like us. He's a freak of nature. a mistake.
He calls him a freak of nature and a mistake? Like, holy shit. I'm pretty sure Spookly's a baby, because they just found him, right? He must be a brand new pumpkin, so he's a baby. He calls him a freak of nature, a mistake, a weed.
A weed.
All pretty mean things to say to a baby. Then to make matters worse, he starts singing a whole ass song about how ugly and weird Spookly is, and the whole pumpkin patch joins in.
All the pumpkins in this patch are nice and round. We all match. But not Spookly. Look at him.
Spookly the square pumpkin.
Do you see what I mean about being unnecessarily brutal? First, this one dude is roasting this poor baby that looks different, and then like the whole town joins in a song about how weird this kid looks. Imagine like a baby being born in the hospital and having some unique feature about them that makes them look different than everyone else, and like the doctor's like, ugh, what the fuck is up with this baby, dude? This thing is a fucking freak of nature. And then like one of the nurses comes in and starts snapping. The parents start dancing, even they're in on it, and they start singing. What the fuck is up with this kid? And the whole hospital comes in to look at the ugly little baby, and they all have like a dance number that they're doing. And the baby's just sitting there like, I don't even know how to talk yet, but I still think I'm getting the sense that everyone doesn't like me.
In every patch, in every town, the pumpkins they pick are nice and round.
That's true. It happens every year. The best will get picked.
I guess you'll rot here.
I guess you'll just rot here? Holy shit! Jesus, man! You little square-ass bitch! You think anyone could ever love you? You're gonna fucking die before anyone loves you! No one will ever love you! Ugly baby! Ugly baby!
Look at Spookly, look at him. He's so odd, he won't fit in.
I can't believe the whole town joined in to sing this song. It seemed like maybe someone was gonna give poor Spookly a chance, but no. They're all racist against square pumpkins.
It's hard to fit in when you found you're a square and the world is round.
Loser!
Look, 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 look. He's so rectangular. Look, 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 look. He's so triangular.
He's so triangular? That's just not true. They said he was rectangular, and then I guess we're looking for a rhyme, and the only thing they could think of was triangular, but that's just a lie. Not only are these pumpkins racist, but they're also dumb. So the song ends, and I have to say, Spookly takes all this pretty well for being a literal infant. He just goes off into the patch and sulks for a little bit.
Staying in the patch is one thing, but there's no way, no how, and not the slightest possibility that Pointy over there is going to be allowed in the Jack Olympics.
Oh, gosh.
Little Tom goes on this whole rant about how Spookly's not a real pumpkin because he's a square, so he can't be a part of the patch, but he most definitely can't be part of the Jack Olympics. I just killed a fruit fly. The Jack Olympics are basically this competition they have every year to see who gets to be the pick of the patch on Halloween.
And the winner of the Jack Olympics is how we named the pick of the patch for Halloween.
They never really explain what that is, but I assume it's just like the pumpkin that gets put in the front for people who are coming to buy pumpkins on Halloween, like this is the pumpkin you want. So this brings up an interesting point, and I don't think that the writers really intended for people to examine the movie in this way, but do these pumpkins know what happens to pumpkins when they're bought by humans? The whole movie, they're like fawning over getting picked by a human. It seems like their sole purpose in life is to get chosen by a human. I'm just worried about the Jack Olympics is what I'm trying to say, because if the human world that we live in is the same as like the human world in this movie, then all of these pumpkins are competing in a tournament of skill and where the winner gets to get murdered. They all want to be like the best pumpkin in the patch, so a human will come along and cut off their head and
scoop out their guts.
Cut holes in their face for eyes, or actually I guess they already have eyes, so I don't know what they'll do for that. Maybe they just poke them out. Either way, it seems like a pretty gruesome fate and not a very good prize for winning a tournament. Spookly, listen dog, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but if I were you,
I'd be pretty happy to be excluded from the Jack-Olympics. The scariest part is I feel like the pumpkins have no idea what happens when they get picked by a human, but I feel like the Scarecrow does. Like, he's sort of the ringleader around here. It seems like he's in charge. There's no way he doesn't know what goes down when a human picks a pumpkin. He's sort of like this goofy, kind, and caring figure on the outside, but deep inside he knows he's leading these pumpkins to their death. And sure, maybe it's a kid's movie, and I'm way over analyzing it. But if you're gonna make a whole movie about personified pumpkins, people are gonna have some questions. Anyway, Spookly's back in the middle of the pumpkin patch, and he's all sad, so he starts singing his own song.
If I was round, then you'd see they wouldn't make fun of me.
And so far, the only 2 songs in this movie have the exact same premise. The premise being, Spookly's not round. And that's no good.
If I was round, I would be more like them and less like me. And maybe I would fit right in if I was round, if I was more like them.
He's also singing around all of these faceless pumpkins, which kind of concerns me. Like, why don't these pumpkins have faces? Are these like fetus pumpkins, like they haven't been born yet? Like this is where Spookly came from? Or worse, are these pumpkins dead? Is Spookly singing this song about how sad he is in a field of corpses? Or do only some pumpkins come to life and the rest are just regular ass pumpkins? That'd be like if some babies came out when they were born and like some just don't have faces and you're like, oh, it's just one of a regular baby. These ones are just for decoration, and you put it on your mantle, and then you can just set it down, and it just stays like that. Ugh. I don't like that I had that thought. I don't like that I came up with that. I don't like thinking about that. I don't like that at all. So if you win the Jack-Olympics, on top of being pick of the patch, you also get a
candy corn crown. Did somebody say candy?
And there's this group of spiders that really want the candy corn crown, so they're like, what? Well, if we help Spookly win, then we can get the candy corn crown. So they offer to help Spookly win the Jack-Olympics.
You know, Spookly, I think there's an itsy-bitsy spider inside of you.
Gross.
And we're gonna help you win that delicious, scrumptious, mouth-watering, sugar-coated crown. Aren't we, boys?
Well, let's get the Jack-Olympics started.
I don't know if I can do this.
Sure you can. Come on.
Besides, you'll never know if you never try.
Aw, what a sweet moment. A little bit of motivation for Spookly. I think things are finally gonna turn around. So you can probably guess what's gonna happen now. They're gonna do the Jack-Olympics, and even though everyone doubted Spookly, he's still gonna do really well at the Jack-Olympics. He's gonna win, everyone's finally gonna respect him, and that'll be the end of the movie, right? Nope. Dude, he fucking loses. He sucks so bad at all the events, it's hilarious. The first event, it's a race, he gets trampled. Practically drowns in a puddle of mud. People whiz by him so fast he spins around all like a cartoon. I guess it is a cartoon, but he spins around like a cartoon. Spins around for too long, if you ask me. I thought this movie was gonna be like, just because you're different doesn't mean you can't be just as good at things as everyone else, you know? Just because you're a square pumpkin doesn't mean you can't kick the other pumpkin's ass in the Jack-Olympics. You can do it if you put your mind to it, but no. The writers were just like, nah, dude, basically, if you're not normal, you're gonna fucking suck at everything. You're not gonna be able to do all the things that the other people can do. Basically, what's gonna happen is you're gonna lose at everything all the time, and we're making this movie for children to introduce you to that harsh reality right away. He fails at all the other events too, bowling, which obviously you have to be a round pumpkin to do, so he doesn't even make it to the pins. This movie is brutal, dude. Spookly can barely even walk between events. He's like dragging himself along the ground. Everyone's probably like, you know, at first we didn't want you to compete because you're different and we thought that was weird, but now we just don't want you to compete because you're making everyone sad. Everyone feels really bad for you. Can you please stop, because you're making everyone sad? The majority of this movie is just this poor baby getting humiliated in front of the whole town. So yeah, in case it wasn't clear, he loses. He doesn't win. This girl named Bobo wins.
The winner is Bobo with 3 points.
She won every single event. She deserved to win. And Spookly didn't finish any of the events. He didn't even, let alone place. He didn't finish any of them. The race, he didn't finish because he doesn't know how to walk. Bowling, he couldn't even make it to the pins. The other one, he just flew into the sky. He had no chance. So the competition is over, and for a second I was like, wait, is this how the movie's gonna end? Is it just gonna end with Bobo winning and Spookly is still like the town idiot? The gourds even break out into this happy song and start singing and everyone's celebrating.
Let's get this party started. Hit it, girls.
The Transylvania twist. The Transylvania twist.
But it's not the end, because just then, a huge-ass storm comes out of nowhere. It's this giant thunderstorm. It starts raining, wind starts blowing. Basically, it blows all of the pumpkins into a wheelbarrow and then pushes the wheelbarrow towards the edge of a cliff. Then a flaming branch falls off of a tree and pins the scarecrow down to the ground. He's about to burst into flames. It gets so intense so fast. Just moments ago, they were all doing the Transylvania twist, and now they're gonna fucking die. But guess who's not in any danger? That's right. Spookly.
Spookly realized sitting there, it's fine to be round while the weather is fair. But there are times it's better to be a square.
This scene is actually like scary and worrisome. Everyone is screaming for their lives like they're worried they're about to die. It's pretty heavy for a children's movie. They're screaming shit like, we're gonna die.
We're gonna die!
But Spookly, being the square little beast he is, manages to climb up the water tower and block some of the water so that it flows over him and onto the scarecrow and put out the fire. Not sure why the rain didn't do that. It's raining pretty hard. And then he saves the pumpkins. He blocks the wheelbarrow from going over the edge of the cliff. They all get off the wheelbarrow and they love him now.
Hi, everybody. You saved our lives, Spookly.
So that's pretty much the ending. Very interesting ending. I'm still trying to figure out what the moral of the story is. It's like, if you're not normal, if you have some weird difference about you, people aren't gonna respect you. People are gonna think you're weird, you're gonna lose at everything. And pretty much everyone's gonna hate you, unless you save everyone's life. People will only respect you if you save them from certain death. And they feel eternally indebted to you. That's the only way anyone will ever like you, if you're even the slightest bit different. Then they all do the Transylvania twist again.
The Transylvania twist. Trick or treat, everybody. The Transylvania twist.
Then at the very end of the movie that night, the farmer comes out of his house, the farmer who owns the whole farm. The only human we see for the whole movie.
Well, I'll be a square pumpkin.
And he sees the square pumpkin and he's like, wow, this is beautiful. Look at this amazing square pumpkin. And he brings the square pumpkin, he puts it on his porch, and then we cut to like a little bit later and he's glowing. So I can only assume that the farmer like put a candle inside of Spookly. I don't want to look too much into it or think about how he did that, but I'm pretty sure that he put a candle in that pumpkin. And all the pumpkins look at him and they're like, wow, he's not so bad after all. And that's the end of the movie. So my big question is, did they just expect us to not realize that this is a blatant knockoff of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? But instead of reindeer, it's pumpkins. And instead of having a red nose, it's being square. The title of the movie even follows the same formula. It's like, name the weird trait, species, creature, whatever. Guys, this video was sponsored by ExpressVPN, the best VPN in the whole dang world. My favorite place to sit down and write videos, and where I wrote this video that you just watched, is at a coffee shop. I feel like it's a great place to get work done. I can get really focused and there's not a lot of distractions around me. It's not like being at home where I can play with my dog or kiss my wife. I love doing work at coffee shops, but the thing that always scares me about doing work at coffee shops is whenever I like log in to my YouTube account or my bank account or anything like that on public Wi-Fi, I'm always really worried because on public Wi-Fi you're super susceptible to getting hacked, people seeing your data, especially when you're entering in passwords and stuff like that. So that's why I use ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN encrypts your data, which prevents people from seeing it if you're using a public network, and ExpressVPN offers the fastest speeds compared to other VPNs. They have server locations in 94 countries. It works on pretty much any device you would use. I have it on my laptop. I have it on my phone. It's easy to use. You can connect with just one click. Watch me do it. There it goes. One click. That's all I needed. ExpressVPN is less than $7 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So take back your internet privacy today and find out how you can get 3 months free by clicking the link in the description box. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. Take back your internet privacy today with ExpressVPN. Thanks to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. All right, well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We're the fastest growing army on the internet. Also, there's new Greg hoodies and a couple of other new things in my merch store, so if you want to check those out, get that. I just released a song and music video for Spooky Ho. Stream it on Spotify or iTunes or wherever you listen to music. Thank you, Erica Nimigan, for turning. What's up, Greg, and welcome back to the Beef Zone, baby. This is where we talk about the internet's hottest drama going on right now. Today we're going to be talking about Axel Weber. He's a TikTok star, and he's already started one of the year's most insane internet quarrels. I don't particularly talk about internet drama too much on my channel, but I had to do an installment of the Beef Zone just this once because this is a pretty unique case. I don't think I've ever seen anybody start an internet beef quite like this before, and that's because this dude, Axel, has started a feud with a college. This dude has started beef with a 4-year accredited institution. I've never seen that happen before. Other influencers are out here starting beefs with each other because of like messy breakups, problematic tweets. This dude's out here starting beef with institutions. That's crazy. I'm gonna start doing that. The DMV, you're done. You're canceled. I had to wait in line once 5 years ago when I got my license renewed. You're done. Everybody go harass the DMV now, please. No, don't actually do that. This dude, Axel Weber, he's a very popular TikToker. He's got 3.9 million followers. He is, okay, what was that? It looked like he was calling me. Okay, it's to share to WhatsApp, I see. I click on it, he's like, hey dude, are you making a video about me right now? No. How did you know that? So yeah, he was already really popular on TikTok. He had like 1 million followers a couple months ago, and now he's skyrocketed to almost 3.9 million followers, mostly because of this series of videos he did auditioning for Juilliard's acting school, and he did not get in. And his fans were like so upset by this that they started a war with Juilliard, which like thrust Axel into the spotlight because all of these major news outlets were like covering this dude. And so now he has like almost 4 million followers literally because he didn't get into Juilliard. Kind of crazy considering I also didn't get into Juilliard and I don't have 4 million followers on TikTok. So what happened with that? I didn't even get an audition with Juilliard. They didn't even offer me one. How fucked up is that? Where are my fans? Greg, what's going on? It's just kind of crazy that you can get famous for not doing something impressive, you know? Like if he had gotten into Juilliard, that would be really cool. That'd be worth, you know, making a big stink about, I feel like, because like nobody gets into Juilliard. Dude, did you hear about that guy who's going viral because he's gonna try to climb Mount Everest blindfolded with his hands tied behind his back? Oh no way, dude, that sounds insane. Did he actually do it? No, no, actually he did not. He's dead. He died. Not even on the mountain either. He choked on a granola bar on the flight to Mount Everest. He's going viral? Yeah, dude, his funeral has 800 million likes. So I feel like to fully appreciate this story, we kind of have to go back to the beginning where it all began. So in December of 2021, just about a month ago, Axel had just moved to New York. He's pursuing acting. He's making a bunch of TikToks about living in the world's smallest apartment, and he has just hit 1 million followers on TikTok.
Hi, we just hit 1 million on TikTok. Come on.
I can see why he had followers to begin with. He's like a charismatic guy. I'm sure people think he's handsome. He's got personality. He does his little dancey dance. Look at him go. But little did Axel know at the time that one Juilliard audition would change his life forever. And not because he did a good job, but because he did so bad that it changed his life forever.
Dear Axel, on behalf of the Juilliard division, thank you for your interest in our program and for sharing your talent with the faculty during the initial audition. As you are already aware, due to our callback process, you are no longer under consideration for admission for fall 2022.
It sounds like he already knew he wasn't getting in. It's kind of fucked up that they even sent him the letter. You already know this because we didn't give you a callback after your audition, but just so you know, you're still not accepted to Juilliard. You still did a really bad job. There's no chance of you getting in here. How many times do they have to tell him he didn't get into Juilliard? Damn. They just send him a letter every year. Dear Axel, as you may have guessed, as you are 2 years into going to a completely different school for a completely different degree, you did not get into Juilliard. Your audition was very bad, Axel. You ruined your chances of an acting career, Axel. Over the past 2 2 years, we have been telling every casting director and pretty much everyone who works in the industry how bad your audition was. We've had a lot of time to destroy your career, Axel, and we've done it. So it's a pretty sad video of him not getting into his dream school. I definitely feel for him, and a lot of other people did too. So basically what happened after that is a bunch of people started rallying to support him. You had like all of his own fans commenting, being like, fuck Juilliard, dude, you don't need Juilliard. Even some celebrities weighed in.
Hello, Axel.
Hi, Charlie.
I replied to your video, but I figured I'd do a video message as well.
Appreciate it.
Not only did I not get into Juilliard, but I didn't get into 5 of these prestigious schools that I wanted to get into that I thought could better my career.
Don't believe it.
And while I do think school is great, and I did end up going to Berkeley.
Okay.
A prestigious conservatory for the arts is not going to be the thing that defines your career as an actor.
Ooh.
Honestly, I mean, it's a sweet sentiment, and I agree with the message. You know, not every famous actor went to a super prestigious school like Juilliard to learn how to act. You know, some just had rich parents, and so that's how they got into it. Lucky for him, I feel like he seems to like Charlie Puth. I feel like this video would not be nearly as impactful if it was like some guy that Axel does not care about. There's a video of Vanilla Ice being like, take it from me, Vanilla Ice. I didn't get into Juilliard either, but that didn't stop me from becoming the 20th most famous person for 1 month in 1995 and then slowly slipping into obscurity for the rest of my life. Axel's like, oh, thanks, dude. Does anyone else want to chime in? Did anyone else not get into Juilliard? Someone with like a lifelong body of work? Someone with a really impressive career? It wasn't just like celebrities reaching out to Axel either. There were like different organizations being like, hey, you don't need Juilliard, dude. Come work with us and we'll get you to where you want to be in your career.
I didn't get into Juilliard. We know that.
And I did get another letter to prove it. This is the 17th one they've sent me now.
But I did get a modeling contract with one of the largest agencies in the world.
So I am a little confused about how this happened or why Axel seems to be so like excited about it. It does seem to be like totally unrelated to what he said his dream was. I thought he wanted to be an actor and go to a prestigious acting school. Like, does he even want to be a model? I don't know if he's ever mentioned it before. I watched a few of his TikToks from like before that, and it seemed like he really wanted to be an actor. It's like a totally different industry. All right, guys, you know that my dream of becoming a professional actor didn't work out, but I am still gonna be working in the industry, it turns out. I got a job at a movie theater. I think I may be able to work my way up from there. I think you'll be seeing me on the big screen real soon. It's just weird to see him going from not getting into a school that he wasn't qualified for to getting a job that it seems like he is even less qualified for, because I assume he at least had some sort of like acting prowess or like did some sort of acting before he started applying to acting schools. But modeling, it's like he didn't even want to do that before. Not only did he get a modeling job out of getting rejected from Juilliard, he also got a New York Times article.
We just made the New York Times. When Axel Weber was rejected from Juilliard, the internet stepped in.
The article is basically covering how all of Axel's fans flooded the Juilliard Instagram account to like lambast them in the comments, which to be fair, Axel does say like, don't do that.
More than anything, we cannot bash Juilliard though. They're just doing their job.
I don't want to lead you into thinking that Axel like actively encouraged this and like caused this to happen. Like he was like, fuck Juilliard. Everybody ripped them to shreds in the comments, but his videos did unintentionally have that consequence. And it's pretty crazy to read some of the comments that people have left on Juilliard's Instagram account. Let's take a look at some of them. Their most recent posts have like 0 comments, 1 comment, 6 comments. Let's go to around the time this Axel Weber drama was going on. 1,000 comments, 2,000 comments, 18,000 comments. 18,000? Dude, what were people saying? Let my boy Axel in. He deserves better. Let Axel in. Get my boy in. My dog died on campus and they tied me up and made me eat it. Doesn't have anything to do with Axel. Dude is just straight up slandering this university because his boy didn't get in. Don't worry, Axel. You should be glad you didn't get in there. All right? They made me eat my pet. You're gonna regret it when that man wins an Oscar. I honestly don't even think that they would regret it if he like ended up having a successful acting career. They really only care about the people they did admit having successful acting careers. In general, I've seen a lot of comments that have the same tone of like, I bet Juilliard wishes they never rejected my man. And it's like, yeah. Probably, but I don't think it's for the reason you think. I don't think it's like the dean's office that are like, oh, we should have never said no. He's so talented. Look at him on TikTok doing his little dancey dance. He's wearing a sweater. He's modeling. Oh, what we could have had. No, it's not them, dude. It's the poor like 20-year-old marketing intern that runs the Juilliard school Instagram account. It's the person who keeps getting notifications on their phone saying like, let Axel in. New Instagram comment? Let Axel in. They're the one that's probably like, Jesus Christ, couldn't they just fucking accept this kid? I really like this comment. Let him in, you dogs. L school. Juilliard does not care, all right? They do not care that they have 18,000 comments on one post. The headmaster of Juilliard, what is it? What is like the person who is in charge called? Is it the dean? The headmaster? The principal? I went to college. I don't know why the president. We had a president of our school. I don't think the president is reading these comments being like, L school. Oh, classes are canceled today. Go home. Everyone go home. It's also like, whoa, dude, don't start insulting the kid's dream school. You're not really rooting for him if you're like, oh, you wanted to go to that L school, Axel? That decrepit excuse for a school run by dogs? I definitely feel bad for whatever school he applies to next if he ever tries to apply for college again. When they get that application, they're just gonna like start sweating immediately. All right, who's next on the list of applicants? All right. No pressure, but if we don't let this kid in, we're gonna get doxxed and swatted. Right now, you're probably wondering, like, what were Axel's chances of getting into Juilliard? Like, was he a shoo-in and like a really good actor and had like an insane experience? What is this guy's qualifications? First off, let's look up how hard is it to get into Juilliard. Spelled Juilliard wrong, so I am definitely not going to get in. Admission to Juilliard is highly competitive with an overall acceptance rate between 5 and 8%. So it's an extremely difficult school to get into. Obviously, it's like insanely prestigious. But you know, maybe he killed his audition. Maybe he's a great actor. So let's see. He has a TikTok talking about how his audition went. So let's hear in his own words how he describes it.
Here's how you absolutely botch a Juilliard audition. Remember I said the only thing I can't do is an accent? I did an accent. I couldn't help it. I just Oberon and make him smile. It just sounds better when he sounds like he came straight out of an HBO show.
All right, I know it's not the point of the TikTok, but what does he mean I couldn't help it when he said he did the accent? Like, did you prepare your audition and not practice an accent at all? And then the second you get into your audition, you're like, hello, governor. Why am I talking like this? Oh, no. Did you really just decide to do an accent on the fly? Because, like, holy shit, what a bad idea. Of course you didn't get into Juilliard, dude. You went off book. You became a different nationality. Live.
The guy gave me absolutely no reaction. He just stared right into my soul.
I feel like that's kind of how auditions go, though. If you do a really great job, they're not supposed to be like, like right off the bat. I think they're supposed to play it cool because they can't like make you think you got the part just in case, you know, someone even better comes in and then they have to give it to that person. And what reaction was he expecting? Guys, I don't think my audition went very well. The admissions director didn't even come. He just said, thanks, that'll be all. You know what he should have done if he wanted to impress them? He should have came into the audition speaking in a British accent, and then when he was actually reading his monologue, switched to his regular American accent. They would have been blown away.
I have an audition for Juilliard. January 9th, I have to learn some Shakespeare? Never even read Hamlet. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes I lurk in a gossip's bowl. I don't understand what's happening.
Not that I really think that this made a difference, but just a word of advice. If you're applying for a college, I wouldn't post on your like public social media something about like the application process or the audition process being like, I don't know what the fuck this means. This shit's dumb, dude. Shakespeare sounds like an idiot, man. It's also weird that like, after all of these videos of him being like, I don't know what the fuck Shakespeare is, and him being like, I randomly did an accent at the audition, that all of his fans still have his back. And they're still like, you deserve to get into Juilliard. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. We're gonna get you into Juilliard. We're gonna storm Juilliard for you, buddy, don't worry. Anything to get you in. All of this brings up a bigger topic of like, why are people so invested in this guy getting into Juilliard? This guy who like, has literally shown no prowess, no acting prowess whatsoever. He's been like, I botched my audition. I don't fuck with Shakespeare. He seems like a nice kid too. I just don't understand why people are like so ride or die for Axel getting into Juilliard. Probably a decent amount of them are joking and just thought it would be funny to like get way too into it and take his side. But I do think it's also kind of like the cute teen white boy effect, where like a fan base of 12-year-olds will literally do anything for a white guy that they think is cute. You know who I think probably hates this more than anyone? The students who actually did get into Juilliard. Just seeing this dude get rejected and be rewarded for like like his not being very good at acting with a modeling contract and an extra 3 million followers. Meanwhile, you get into Juilliard and you get rewarded with student loans. I think that this guy is benefiting from a lot of privilege and maybe not realizing it. I don't know, man. He seems like a sweet kid, but also is sort of coming off a little bit like, I deserve this. Like he moved to New York expecting to get into one of the top 10 acting schools. Like that's why he says he lives in this apartment. And it seems like that sense of entitlement has been picked up a little bit by his fans as well. The whole thing kind of reminds me of like the Alex from Target phenomenon when like just this random cute boy got like thrust into the spotlight and millions of followers because he was like attractive once. I don't know. Let's see how his modeling career is going. I wonder if he's posted any updates on that. Oh, this TikTok is called First Photo Shoot. He's a natural. All right, well, that's pretty much the whole Axel Weber thing. It seems like he's doing good now. He's got his modeling career going, and I guess we'll be seeing him on the cover of Vogue pretty soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do and you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Badads, the show where we look at the worst ads on the internet. I'm your host, Danny, the sexiest rat on all of YouTube. Man, the weird ads just keep on coming. I keep thinking that I'm not gonna have enough material to make another video about bad ads, but they just keep on rolling in. People keep sending them to me, and they're so uniquely weird every time. Like this one, which somebody submitted to my subreddit. It looks like a football game, and it says, after 2 touchdowns, you are legally allowed to play Super Bowl, which is a promise that there's no way they would be able to uphold. You're telling me if I score 2 points in this game, I'm legally allowed to just waltz onto the field during the next Super Bowl, put on a jersey and just start playing? I love how it's 2 touchdowns. Like, they didn't even make it seem like a high number, like you had to be really good at this game. You just have to score 2 touchdowns ever. You could play this game for 100 years and only score 2 touchdowns, and you'll still be allowed to play in the Super Bowl. Wait, do they mean I'll be able to play in the Super Bowl or play Super Bowl? Like there's some other game named Super Bowl. Maybe this company has another game that they make that's where you play as a bull with a cape and you fly around and save the day. Oh, here's another good one I got. It's an ad for a game that's clearly all about baseball. Got the American League versus the National League. You can bat. But the caption says free addicting football game. So I was like, oh, this must be a game where you can play like multiple different sports. Like you can play football, you can play baseball, you can play basketball. They've got a bunch of sports just compiled into one game. But according to the ad itself, this game is literally called baseball. So I'm pretty sure it's just about baseball. Man, say what you want about baseball, but it's America's favorite pastime for a reason. Because it's the most addicting football game. Oh man, we have a lot of good ads this time. There's probably the weirdest ad I've ever seen. Which we will talk about later on. Okay, this next one must be popping up for like all of my followers because people keep sending me this ad, so I can't not talk about it. It's for a game called Hustle Castle, which I think is a pretty popular game. It has like thousands of reviews on the App Store, so I'm guessing a lot of people play it. But this ad for it is just really weird and kind of makes me uncomfortable. Okay, so here it is, and I just don't really know what's going on in this ad. Like, what is this ad trying to tell me? You start out as a newbie and you're kind of this punk girl, and then as you level up, you just get shorter, and your boobs get bigger, and your hands go from looking like regular fists to kind of looking like little tiny nubs. I don't know, you get shorter and get bigger boobs, and that's how you level up in the game? Is this game supposed to be medieval themed? It's called Hustle Castle. And yet you go from being like a punk looking kind of girl to being in this like sexy, suave, red dress, neither of which seem very medieval. And the caption is, you can do everything in this game. Really? Because I can't figure out even one thing that you can do in this game. It's just people standing still and looking kind of like drowsily at the camera. I mean, if you really can do everything in this game, this ad does not do a very good job of presenting that. So like I said, I think that this ad is getting targeted towards a lot of people that follow me because I've been getting this one requested a lot. But apparently this game, Hustle Castle, has like a shit ton of ads, and this is not the weirdest one. In fact, this is probably the most tame one. Apparently Hustle Castle has been like spamming Twitter with these ads. They're all over, and they're all really weirdly sexual, and they make me very uncomfortable. I've seen tweets of people saying that they blocked the account that was giving them ads for this, and they kept getting ads because apparently the company that makes this game has like multiple accounts, so that even if you block one, you'll still keep getting ads for it, and you have to block all of them to stop. But I mean, come on. How bad could the ads possibly be? You're probably wondering. It's just a mobile game ad. Like, how messed up could they possibly make an ad for such a cartoonish, harmless app. So, does this answer your question? What the fuck is going on here? I honestly don't know. And I certainly don't want to hazard a guess because I fear it's too heinous to say. I'm not trying to get demonetized. Actually, probably just even showing this ad is gonna get me demonetized. I don't know how this passes Twitter's guidelines for promoted material. This seems pretty fucked up. Okay, so this one's got the same caption as the other one. You can do everything in this game. I guess that caption makes a little bit more sense in this context. I guess in order to prove that you can do everything in this game, they had to show something that no other game would do. To be like, yeah, we really did add in everything. Even shit that you would never want to do and shouldn't be in games. We even added that in, so you can do everything in this game. I would like to know who this ad appeals to. Like, who sees this ad and is like, oh, finally, a game that lets you do everything, even the stuff that I want to do, which is this. I didn't even know that this kind of thing existed until I saw this ad, but now that I know that it exists, I want to do it. I'm so tired of games where you have to save the damsel in distress. I want to be the one putting the damsel in distress. I would like to be distressing the damsel. And what better way to distress the damsel than this? I can't think of a single better way. She looks pretty fucking distressed to me. Actually, she doesn't. She looks pretty tame, to be honest. Especially considering what's happening to her. She's just kind of like, aww, kind of disappointed. Not this again. Okay, this one has a different caption. Not children's game! Not children's game! So at first when I saw this ad, I thought, uh-oh, this is not good. I was like, is this woman about to seduce 2 gigantic dragons and have sex with them? But then I thought, no, Danny, get your mind out of the gutter. You pervert, you rapscallion. There's no way that this mobile game would be advertising that you can be a woman and have sexual intercourse with 2 gigantic dragons. There's no way that they would put that in a game. But that was foolish. Because you can do everything in this game. And that includes dragon birth. That's right. Because level 13 is dragon birth. This is the next ad that I saw for this game. I saw them in sequential order, and boy was I surprised when I saw this. So apparently when you reach level 13 in the game, you have sex with some dragons, and then it's time to just start popping out dragon eggs. You're in pain, in great pain, screaming, it appears. The doctor's shocked, because he's never seen anything like it. He's holding your little dragon eggs, and the dragon is just peering through the window like, hell yeah, I did that. I'd just like to point out one thing, because I don't know a lot, but I do know just one thing about childbirth, and that's that the woman supplies the eggs. So do you mean to tell me that the woman had dinosaur eggs in her this whole time? Maybe that's why the doctor's so confused. He's like, wait, did you have dinosaur eggs? I guess I've never seen a human egg up close, so I don't have much to compare it to. Why does the egg have scales? I know the dragon should have scales when it comes out, but never seen an egg with scales. Something's not adding up about this whole dragon birth thing. Maybe if I overanalyze it a little bit more, it'll start to make sense. Honestly, this whole situation is messed up, but I do think that it is a little rude of them to not at least let the dragon into the hospital. He's gotta be peering through the window to watch the birth of his firstborn son. Come on. It seems a little bit barbaric and, dare I say it, racist against dragons. If he's willing to be there for his darling bride on this most important day of her life, I think he should be allowed in the delivery room. He's being a supportive father, but no, instead he just has to stick his long ass neck in through the window and watch his wife give birth to his dragon spawn. This ad just doesn't even make sense. What are they trying to show? When you go from level 15 pro to level 35 master, nothing changes. You get a different color jumpsuit and that's it. Nothing else happens. Your butt is still just as round and you still got little nubs for hands and tiny, tiny baby feet. I'm astounded by how tiny their feet are. Did nobody notice that when they were making this? They literally have baby feet. You can do everything in this game. There's mom and dad and there's their daughter and you can do everything in this game. And they're all just kind of looking at each other. So what the hell do you guys think this one means? Cause I'm definitely not liking the look of it. Is that the doctor from the earlier? Yeah, it is. Oh, he has a family of his own. What the hell is this game? Like, what do you even do in this game? I've seen so many ads for this game and could not tell you, like, what the gameplay is. Is it like an RPG? Do you just walk around doing whatever the hell you want? You can have sex with a dragon, you could do that, whatever that is. You can just sit around with your big butt and your tiny little feet and just look at the camera. What do you do in this game? So I went to the actual App Store page for this app to take a look. So the game is called Hustle Castle Fantasy Kingdom. Co-op battles, build the castle of your dreams, crush the enemy, take part in adventures, conquer the world, complete hundreds of missions. So basically, none of the stuff that was in the ads. Just a regular medieval fantasy game. So then what's up with the ads? Okay, we've reached the point in the video where I would now like to talk about my favorite ad maybe ever. This is an ad for a game called Polysphere. A lot of people sent me this ad, so I'm guessing that a good number of you might have seen this. It seems like they advertised it to a lot of people. They probably spent a lot of money advertising this. And I just have endless questions about this ad. So at first it just seems like a pretty normal ad for a game. It looks like this game where you have to move around this like cloud of fragmented pieces until you get the image that you are supposed to get. But then a couple seconds into the ad, text messages start popping up on the top of the screen from someone named X, who I guess is supposed to be some past lover of ours. They immediately start going off and insulting us, as you can clearly see by her first text, which says, "You suck." And they just keep popping up at the top of the screen, just weird insults. And it's hard to even tell like what she's upset about or what she's trying to get across, because they're just kind of like vague and confusing insults. Like, does she know that we're playing this game and she knows we're having a hard time solving the puzzle and that's why she's texting us? Because it's things like, gonna cry? Gonna piss your pants maybe? Huh? Little baby gonna piss your pants? Little kid. So it's pretty weird, right? It's a pretty weird ad. Definitely very confusing. It doesn't really make you want to download the game. Doesn't really explain why your ex would be texting you such mean things while you're trying to play this game. But guess what? It gets weirder. Because we haven't turned on the sound yet. Because not only is your ex texting you insults while you're playing the game, she's also like apparently standing right next to you and verbally insulting you while you play the game. So I'm just gonna play the ad once through and just let you listen to the whole thing and just take it all in.
Ha ha ha. You think you can just let me come into your life and then just dispose of me like a battery? You're mine, Josh. Not your girlfriend's, not God's. You're mine, Josh. Mine. Not your so-called pastors, not God's. Now and forever.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Don't look at me. So like, I'm so confused how this is even an advertisement for the game. Is this what they're trying to tell us will happen if we play the game? Like, you'll download it and then all of a sudden your ex will start texting you and telling you how bad you are at the game, and then not only will she be texting you, but she'll also be standing right next to you, just bent over and yelling in your ear about how bad you are at the game? Or no, not even how bad you are at the game. That's not, because that's not what she's talking about. She's saying some weird random shit about how you're hers forever. This ad it has got to be one of the weirdest I've ever seen, because not only is the whole concept weird and makes no sense, but like the more times you listen to it, the more you catch little details that make it even weirder. It's like a fever dream. Like the weird laugh at the beginning. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. What a lazy evil laugh. Ha ha ha. Then she says, "You think you can dispose of me like a battery?"
You think you can just let me come into your life and then just dispose of me like a battery?
Like, is that the first thing you think of when you think of disposable things? A battery? I can think of so many other things that I throw away more often than batteries. Napkins. Batteries. Okay, so I guess it's just napkins, but she should have said napkins. Then she starts saying, "You're mine, you're not this person's, you're not that person's, you're not so-and-so's, you're mine."
You're mine, Josh.
And there's like no rhyme or reason that I can discern for the people that she's listing. She says, "Not your girlfriend's, not God's," which is a really drastic jump. Going from like, "Your new girlfriend has nothing on me, you're gonna come crawling back to me in no time," to, "You do not belong to God, bitch! You belong to me!" It just seems a little drastic. Then she says, "You're not your so-called pastors." But why does she say, what does so-called pastor mean? What, is he not a real pastor? What does she know that we don't about our pastor? Not that homeless person that dresses up in a robe and goes out in public and yells at people about the end of the world that you call your pastor. Then she says, "Not God" again. She says God twice.
Not God's.
Don't know why she had to circle back to that. Just had to make it really clear. You are not God's, you're not your girlfriend's, you're not God's, you're not your pastor, and you're definitely not God's.
Now and forever.
I really feel like some backstory would be really helpful in this ad, but at the same time, I definitely don't want any more information about what's going on. I hope that I don't sound insane and that this ad really is as weird as I think it is, but I've watched this so many times, just trying to figure out like the thought process behind making this. Like, what did they think that they were doing? Who did they think they were gonna persuade to download the app by making this? I don't understand. All right, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications to join Greg. Greg is my family here on YouTube. All you have to do to join is subscribe and turn on notifications, and then guess what? You are officially blood related to everybody else in Greg. That's how it works, because we're a family. Don't ask any questions, and definitely don't look it up. It is true. If you want to snag tickets to come see me on tour, here are all of the shows that still have tickets available. If you go to wearetwodifferentpeopletour.com or the link in the description, you can snag those. Make sure you do that quick. Thank you, Taryn Does Art, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I cry so much that I fill up this entire room and I drown in a pool of my own tears. Bye! This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not have any? All right, this food looks delicious. Not until we say grace. Michael, would you like to do the honors today? Oh, sure. We have so much to be thankful for today. The delicious food, our healthy family, and thank you for helping my dad get over his flu. All of this would be impossible without you. All right, let's eat. And Lord, help me with these dark and deeply disturbing thoughts I've been having about my brother Sam. The voices inside my head telling me to murder him keep getting stronger and stronger. I don't want to hurt my brother, but I fear that it's the only way I can make the voices stop. What? Samuel! No talking during grace. Close your eyes. Okay. I've been acting on these dark thoughts, making the bathroom floor slippery in hopes that it'll fall and hit his head. I put a bear trap in his bed last night. I even poisoned his drink just a few minutes ago. What? Samuel! Your brother is saying grace! Close your eyes! Your eyes are open! I'll take away your Nintendo. No, wait, okay, alright, fine. Samuel! You are being very disrespectful to your brother. He threw a knife at me. I just threw a knife at him. It felt good. I think I'm gonna faint. Let your brother finish grace. Okay. Anyways, thank you for the food. Amen. Amen. I'm taking your Nintendo. No! What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Boo. So, it's officially October now. And you know what that means. It's sweatshirt season. It's sweatpants season. I think October might be my favorite month of the year, you know? The weather finally starts to cool off a little bit and you get that nice, cozy cuddle weather. The leaves on the trees start changing to these pretty orange and red colors. And on top of all that, everyone's trying to scare the shit out of you all the time. But you know what? I'm here for it. I love Halloween. I love getting spooked. I am absolutely a hoe for Halloween. People start changing their name to spooky things on Twitter. Brands start tweeting spooky Halloween related stuff. But the thing I've noticed is that these spooky fact accounts and like scary story accounts keep popping up on my Instagram Explore page. Accounts like Terrifying Flicks, The Scary Facts, Seeking Horror, all designed to get you in that spooky state of mind for Halloween. These accounts are so strange. The selection of facts and stories that they choose to put on here just are so out of left field, and I don't understand why they put a lot of them in. Sometimes they're worded really poorly, and other times they're just like not even scary at all. And I don't know why anyone would think that they're scary. And a lot of them, of course, are just totally made up and like just aren't true. Also, before we get started, I got new merch, baby boy. The Greg hoodies now have a new logo, and it's not just Greg typed in a free font that I found like it was before. Also, these shirts, which I really like, I think that they're very cute. We also just added these cool Nutcracker embroidered shirts that have like a little Nutcracker right on your chest. Also, for the first time, I now have hats. They have that same little Nutcracker guy design on them. So check all that stuff out. It's at DannyGonzalez.store. The link is in the description. Okay, listen to this fact. On August 29th, 1968, all TVs in America shut down without any reason. There was a murmuring voice on the TV that some believe was the devil's voice. I mean, that sounds kind of creepy that everyone's TV shut off and there's like a voice on the TV, but like, Is there any reason that people thought it was the devil? Like, did it say something that made people think it was the devil? Or did people just hear a murmuring sound coming from the TV and like, all at once everyone just agreed, yep, that's the devil. Yep, that's the devil, all right. That's what he does. He turns off everyone's TV and then he just murmurs into it. Just has a tiny little voice and he just murmurs and you can't even hear what he's saying because there's static over it and he's really quiet. The devil's really shy. When I hear the word murmur, I just picture like, which I think we all know that's how Satan sounds. Just a timid little guy. He probably had like stage fright or something. That's why he was so quiet. He turned off everyone's TV and then was like, oh wait, shit, this is so many people. I may be the devil, but I still get kind of nervous sometimes.
Kill everybody, kill your mom and your dad, and I drink the blood of virgins. I don't know. Okay, bye-bye.
If you stare at yourself in the mirror for too long, you will start seeing a scary reflection of yourself because your brain gets bored. This is also called the Troxler effect. Is this true? When your brain gets bored, it just starts making shit up? I'm not saying it's not true. Actually, I think it might be. I feel like I've heard that before. Like if you're laying in bed and it's like completely silent, sometimes your brain will start hearing things because it's bored. So I feel like this actually is kind of true to an extent. I don't know if it's as true as this picture is making it seem. If you stare at yourself in the mirror for too long, your face just starts decaying before your eyes. Like maybe if you're on acid or something, but I don't think just normally if you look at yourself in the mirror for too long, your skin will start falling off of your face and your eyes will fall out. Honestly, that is pretty savage of your brain though. When you're looking at your own face in the mirror to just be like, man, this shit is boring, dog. I want to look at something else, man. This fucking face, ugh. Snooze fest. You got a boring ass face, dog. I gotta look at something else. I gotta look at like a fucking corpse face. That's what I want. A Russian child claimed that he lived on Mars before he was born on Earth. He said that Martians are over 7 feet tall and breathe CO2. Oh my god, that's so scary that he said that. I mean, this is insane. Scientists have been looking for extraterrestrial life for so long, and especially on Mars. I mean, they've done experiments, we've taken pictures, we've sent rovers over there to go around and explore, spent billions of dollars on Mars exploration, when all they had to do this whole time was just listen to this Russian child and blindly trust everything he says. I also like that it seems like those are the only two things he knows about being a Martian from like living an entire life on Mars, I would assume. But the only thing notable about them is, yeah, they're 7 feet tall and they breathe CO2, but other than that, they're pretty much just normal dudes. So they're really tall and they breathe CO2. Are we sure this kid didn't just see a tree? I was playing hangman with my daughter the other day. She looked me straight in the eye and said, he looks just like the hanged man in our basement. Okay, I've seen lots of facts like this, that it's like something creepy a kid said. Kids say creepy shit all the time. Maybe it's because kids see ghosts, but maybe it's just because they're kids, and kids are dumb. I'm just imagining being the dad in this scenario. Like, your kid says that, and you're like, I got you. Hangman, I win. That looks just like the guy hanging in our basement. What? Yeah, the guy in the basement, hanging by his neck. You know that guy. The dead one? How are you so calm about this? Why am I just hearing about this now? He's always making that face. Like, like the dead face. I gotta go check this out. Oh shit! Did you know Charles Darwin ate almost every animal he discovered? I guess this one would be scary to me if I was a fucking finch. Is that who this account is for? Seeking Horror? It's for finches in the Galapagos Islands? If I was a finch in the Galapagos Islands, I would be pretty scared when I read this. You never know when Charles Darwin is gonna come along and eat your ass. Or not eat your ass. Just eat your whole body. Do you think this means he ate like one of every species he discovered? So like if he saw a whole bunch of birds, they were all one species, he would just eat one to see what it tasted like? Or did he eat every animal that he like found? That's what he would do. He would go around in his little boat, he would dock at an island and then just sprint through the jungle. Just devouring every living thing in sight. Charles Darwin was a plague on every island he visited. Charles Darwin, you are a monster. Some of these just sound so like conspiratorial and paranoid that it just makes me worried about the person who wrote them. What if you're the only person left on Earth and the rest of the population you see is just your imagination playing tricks on you? What about that? What if that were true? Wouldn't that be scary? I mean, I guess that's kind of creepy to think about, but also, would that even change your life that much? I mean, if I've made it this far just pretending that everyone else exists, I think I'm doing pretty well. Honestly, I feel like that would make me feel pretty good about myself. Like if my parents aren't real, I taught myself how to talk and walk. Everything I've ever learned, I taught myself. I made up calculus. I fucking just, I came up with physics just out of thin air and then sat in an empty classroom apparently and taught it to myself. So I guess I already know everything and I just haven't taught it to myself yet. In Detroit in the 1930s, a baby fell from a high window and landed on a man who was passing the street below. The baby and the man both survived the incident. A year later, the same baby fell from the same window and landed on the same man, and they both survived. Dude, this poor fucking baby? Holy shit. What parent keeps chucking their baby out the window? Or don't leave your window open so much, maybe. I mean, if it happens once, you'd think you'd learn. And they keep throwing the baby at the same poor guy. This seems less fitting for like a creepy horror account and more fitting for like a statistics account. For statistics buffs. Yeah, even the caption, what are the odds of this? I could almost see this on like a hopeful Faith in Humanity Restored account. Like, this man saved this baby's life, and when they met again a year later, he saved his life again. Also, what is this picture? This is clearly not a real picture of this happening. It's very clearly Photoshopped. One, because there's obviously no way that someone would have a picture of this happening, like someone was waiting with a camera ready for the baby to fly out the window. But more importantly, this is like the fakest picture I've ever seen. I don't even think that's a real baby. I think that's a picture of like a baby doll from Google Images. It's way brighter than the rest of the image. And which man here is supposed to be the one that it falls on, because neither of them are close enough for that to happen? Also, the window is closed. So did the baby morph through the window? Maybe that's why it keeps happening, dude. Your baby's a ghost that can just walk through walls. That explains why the baby's not dying, because it already did, and it's a ghost. In 1971, the Pereira family began to encounter strange, human-like faces / stains that appeared and disappeared in their home without explanation. One day, Maria Gomez told her husband that a face had appeared on the concrete floor in the kitchen. Her husband immediately destroyed the image with a pickaxe, only to have it appear again later. The mayor forbade them from destroying the new face and had it cut out for testing. Later, it was known that the house was built on a graveyard. I'm sorry, so two weird things are jumping out at me. First off, like a weird stain appears on your floor and it resembles a face. I would be like, okay, that's weird. We should clean the floor. But the husband was like, I gotta fucking destroy this with a pickaxe. I gotta break the fucking floor. And then it happened again, and the mayor showed up and took the floor? This sounds like a very made up story. Again, I'm not saying it's not. It could be based in truth. I'm too lazy to Google whether this really happened or not. God damn it. Honey, the face is back. What? Again? Can you please destroy the floor again? Yeah, I got you. Hello? I was just gonna destroy the floor. No! Oh. Huh?
This floor requires testing.
What? No, you can't just take my floor. Hey! Come back! Give me back my floor! Man, fuck. Was that the mayor? Yeah, I think so. A Texas man was asked not to swim in a marina due to sightings of an alligator. He responded with, "Fuck that alligator!" before diving in the water. He was immediately killed by an alligator. This is the opposite of scary. Things are scary when they're unpredictable, you don't know what's gonna happen, you're not in control of a situation. This dude had just about every opportunity to not get eaten by an alligator, and he still got eaten by an alligator. This fact is just, a guy got eaten by an alligator because he jumped into an alligator's mouth. So be careful. You're not as safe in an alligator's mouth as you might have thought. I can't believe he said fuck that alligator right before jumping into alligator-infested waters and getting eaten by an alligator. That's so dumb. In 2008, a beach was stolen in Jamaica. The 500 truckloads of sand remain missing to this day. What? Where the fuck could that beach be? Okay, these other facts weren't that scary, but where the fuck did all that sand go? Nothing is scarier than missing sand. Where is the sand? Why did someone need all that sand? What are they planning with that sand? They're plotting something big for sure. They're gonna do something big with all that sand, man, and I'm not sticking around for when they do. Mr. Sandman, Stole all my sand. Okay, this is from a screenshot of this spooky facts thread on Twitter. Some of them are pretty spooky, but this one, the electric chair was invented by a dentist. Oh, a dentist? How is that scary? It's not like he did it while he was cleaning someone's teeth. He just decided, well, wait, what if I just fucking plug this chair into a wall and kill this dude? And it worked, and then he was like, I gotta patent this shit. That was probably like a side gig. He did that on his own time. You don't have to worry about your dentist just inventing a new method of execution while you're getting your teeth cleaned. I don't think that that's what you should take away from this. You're getting your teeth cleaned and you see your dentist just kind of like thinking while he's cleaning your teeth, and then all of a sudden he turns around and just picks up a fucking chainsaw. Oh fuck, not again, no! I call this one the chainsaw chair. This one's really weird. A time traveler stated that on September 11th, 2018, a man named Janow Oliver Beck will be born. It's said that he will be elected 56th president of the United States on November 3rd, 2082. We now have evidence that a boy was born on September 11th, 2018 by the name Janow Oliver Beck. The thing I love about this fact is they totally gloss over the first sentence. A time traveler stated on September 11th, 2018. They're just gonna gloss over the fact that there's a time traveler that exists. So we all know that there's time travelers. We don't need to explain how we know that or why we believe that this person is a time traveler, but here's what he said. As if that's not the far-fetched part of this. The fact that there's a time traveler walking around just spouting out prophecies. Also, I like the wording, we now have evidence that Janow Oliver Beck was born. What is the evidence? Is the evidence the fact that he exists? Because if the evidence isn't like his birth certificate and the fact that he was born, then I'm a little skeptical. Like, did you just find clues somewhere that this dude exists now? We found little booties on the ground, little baby booties with the name Janow Oliver Beck. Put it in the evidence bag. Just one more clue that this baby exists. Buzz Aldrin was the second person to walk on the moon and claims that he saw aliens on the moon. He told NASA and some people, just some, not important who, he told NASA and some other people too, so it's not just NASA. He even took a lie detector test and passed. Look it up. Okay. I feel like that's not true, but I'll look it up. Did Buzz Aldrin see aliens on the moon? The story claiming Buzz Aldrin saw aliens in space is utter nonsense. Okay. Did they just think no one would actually look that up? They were so confident. Look it up. Go ahead. You'll just find that we were right. Oh wait, what are you doing? Are you actually looking it up? No! All right, I feel like that's enough spooky facts. I feel like I'm sufficiently in the spooky mood, and now I just kind of want to listen to some spooky tunes. And I'll do that with the help of our sponsor, Raycon. Raycon is a company that was founded by Ray J, and their earbuds are endorsed by celebrities like Snoop Dogg and Cardi B. They offer a huge selection of wireless earbuds and headphones that come in a variety of styles and colors to fit your personality and your own personal style. I like to wear mine when I'm working out. Look at how fast I'm running right here, and they're still not falling out. Now I'm dancing on top of a cliff. They're still not falling off. Uh-oh, now I'm falling off of the cliff. What's gonna happen? I hope he's okay. Oh no! Now I'm dancing again. And the best part about them is they start at about half the price of other premium wireless earbuds. They sound just as amazing as other top audio brands you know, and their latest model, the E25, is their best one yet. With 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise-isolating fit. So go to buyraycon.com/Danny Gonzalez or click the link in the description to get 15% off your order. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Raycon. When you guys check out our sponsor, not only does it help them, but it also helps me because it makes people want to sponsor me more in the future. So if you want to check them out, just check out that link in the description. Also, we still have a few shows left of our tour. I'll put the cities that still have tickets left up on the screen. It's been really fun performing it like every night for a different crowd of people. It's been really cool to meet you guys, and I think the show has just been getting better and better every night. So if you want to snag tickets to it, go to wearetwodifferentpeopletour.com or click the link in the description. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We're the fastest growing army on all of YouTube. Do not look that up. Alright, thank you Eternal Galaxy 3106 for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I run Drew and Curtis over with the tour bus. Bye! This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now, over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not? What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of Bad Instagram, the show where we look at what's bad on Instagram. I'm sure this is a feeling that lots of people have had before about specific accounts on Instagram, but this account that we're going to be looking at today is so bad that I just can't stop watching it. Like, I've seen bad Instagram comedy before, right? We all have. Like, there's shit that's racist on Instagram, there's shit that's misogynistic, but I've never seen such a poor misunderstanding of just like how to just make a video before. To give you an idea of what this video is gonna be like, if you've seen my video about Paul Zimmer, this Instagram account is sort of like Paul Zimmer's times 1,000, I would say. So like all Instagram comedians, I found this person on like my explore page. It was like, hey, this is a video you might like, and then I watched it and I was like, actually I hate this, but I'm gonna watch all of them now, I guess. So this is an Instagrammer named Michael Gilgan. He has 807,000 followers on Instagram. All of his pictures are stereotypical, like, hey, I'm 16 years old and I want to be an internet star. I mean, just, you know, look at them and you'll understand what I mean, I guess. So for the most part, he just posts pictures on his Instagram. But lately, over the course of the past month or so, he's started to dabble in Instagram comedy. And his videos are really the only way I can describe them as cringy. I'm sorry. I know it's an overused word, but I mean, put on your cringe pants, it's cringe time in Cringe Town. So I think most like popular Instagram comedy is made by like 20 to 25-year-olds for like 16-year-olds. This kid I think is like 16 or 17, and I think his videos are for 6-year-olds, probably 4 to 6. So let's go ahead and watch one of his videos and you can see what I mean. Oh my god. Okay. Way too old to be calling his mom mommy, right? Can we all agree on that? Like, I think you have until you're like 11 max, and then you gotta stop.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, he's having a great time playing some video games. He's having a stroke. And now here comes his mom, and it's in a different aspect ratio now for some reason. I don't know what happened with the editing there, but it went from square to horizontal with black bars on the side for some reason.
Oh, stop right there. Put your hands up. Michael, come on.
And she just starts laughing in the middle of the take, and he doesn't cut it out.
You want to play with me?
Oh, gee, she's okay. So she's like, huh, you want to play with me? I'll show you. I'm gonna smash your skull in with a bowling ball.
Hey, Mike! Put your weapon down!
Oh, shit! Oh my god! Holy shit! Was that real? Did she really just bowl her son? That's crazy. Honestly, I've never seen a story like that before. Very original. Just also very bad, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what people think about this video. Brilliant. Enough said. Okay, so before we get into the really weird stuff, I just want to show you one more video. This is my favorite video by Michael Gilgan. It's called I Went Into the Fish Tank.
Is Michael in the fish tank? Michael, get out of the fish tank! That's my fish Michael! Tank. Get out! Get out of the fish tank! Michael, get out! Get out! Oh my god! Get out!
I've watched this video probably 80 times, and I've laughed every single time. This video is fucking hilarious. There's so many things that are funny about this video. First off, just the overall concept of Michael dunking his head in the fish tank, and it's what sounds like his entire family all screaming, "Get out of the fish tank, Michael!" Also, there's no fish in the fish tank. There's not even any pebbles. There's just this one decoration. So I don't know where the fuck all the fish are. But it starts off with the mom saying, wait a minute, is Michael in the fish tank? As if she's just noticing that Michael's in the fish tank. But then you can see in the reflection, clear as day, that his mom is filming the entire thing. So she's just like this. Actually, she's sort of like bent over the table weirdly. So she's sort of like this, and she's like, is Michael in the fish tank? Michael, get out of the fish tank! Michael! Get out of the fish tank! I'm pretty sure that this video is a ripoff of a different video that I've seen on Facebook before where somebody's in a fish tank and everybody's yelling at him to get out of the fish tank.
I am so telling Mom, stop that!
Which I think makes this video about 10 times funnier. It's such a weird idea and such a simple idea, and he copied it from someone. Also, this video has 600,000 views. None of my videos have that many views on Instagram. What do I have to do to get this many views on Instagram? Just go in a fish tank? Or just go in a weird place and have people yell at me? That's easy. I can do that. Anybody can do that.
Is Danny in the freezer? Danny! Danny! Get out of the freezer! Danny, get out of the freezer!
I don't want to rip on him too much though. He is a 16-year-old kid. You know, whatever. You know, he hasn't practiced enough. He's not very good at making videos. That's fine. He's 16 years old. Now I want to talk about his mom though. You probably noticed that all of his videos have his mom in them. He has a video series that is, I think, the cream of the crop of his videos. I don't know if they have a name. It's a series of videos that I like to call the Hot Mom series. So you're probably a little bit concerned hearing that he has a series about his mom called the Hot Mom series. And I would just like to say that concern is valid. But I will say is that you will be even more concerned once you actually watch the videos. This is the first video I saw in this series. It's called, "Oh my God, they listen to my mom, but not me." So here's that video now.
Hey guys, can you help me? My mom has a flat tire.
Classic repairmen. They hate repairing cars. It might be their job, but they hate doing it. What if that's how businesses really worked? You walked into like a bakery and you were like, "Hey, I'll have a cake." And they were like, "No, I don't want it. I don't feel like it today."
Mom, I literally just went to go ask for help and they won't help me. They just completely ignored me.
What do you mean no one will help you? Okay, Mike, I have an idea. Get back in the car, let's go.
She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a friend.
And this is the Hot Mom series.
I like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a friend.
Okay, this shot is going on for way too long.
Well, put together, everybody knows.
Hey, boys. I have a problem with my car.
Oh, man. Did you like it? Did you like the video? It was good, wasn't it? I love how the car dudes like run off the frame and then you can just sort of like at the very end just see one of the dudes stop and just sort of be like, wait, what am I supposed to do now? This comment on this video, ha 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 ha, they don't like you. They like your mom because your mom is so very hot. I like how they're explaining the situation like Michael doesn't know. No, okay, Michael, they don't like you. They only like your mom because your mom is so very hot. You see? Pretty weird, right? Pretty weird that this 16-year-old kid's making videos about his hot mom fixing everything for him. That's weird, right? So, here's my theory. This isn't really his idea. To me, this kind of seems like his mom is like, "I really wanted to be a model when I was younger, and now my son's famous on Instagram, so I'm gonna make him make videos about how sexy I am." That's the only logical explanation I can come up with, because nothing else makes sense in my head. But now you're probably wondering, okay, Danny, so this is one hot mom video. What else happens in this series? Is there any further development of the characters? Does anything interesting happen? The answer to both of those questions is no, but he does have a lot more videos with this character. This one's called "My Teacher Failed Me, so my mom had to help." I bet you're never gonna guess how his mom helps.
Oh my God, you guys must be so happy. Mike's semester's over. What's the grades?
Found out that Mr. Peterson just failed me. Hello?
Mr. Peterson failed you?
It's me.
I like lady stack, that's a
You could just sort of in the side of the frame see someone standing there like not wanting to be in the video. I wonder what's going through that person's head.
Every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
Oh, and look at how happy he is. Yay! My hot mom fixes everything. My mom's so sexy. They don't really explicitly say what happened in that school, but I think we all know what happened. She didn't just walk in there and say, "Hey, can you change my son's grade, please?" Okay, here's one more video. It's called "My Mom is So Overprotective."
Can't go back in there. They locked you out.
Come on, honey, let's talk about it. Come here, baby, it's all right.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what happened? Why did they lock you out of the church?
Oh, they're welcome.
It must have been closed, right, honey?
No, it was open.
So he got locked out of the church. He got locked out of church. That's the problem in this video.
I was in confession and the priest told me how to do 40 million Our Fathers.
What?
He's like, "Oh, well."
I'll change that right now.
Uh-oh, his his mom's gonna seduce the priest. What a wholesome video. God, it's just so, it's like my eyes hurt watching it. This video has 1 million views. So if you take away anything from these videos, I don't want it to be that like Michael is a bad boy or anything. He does make bad videos, and it's fun to make fun of bad videos. But I think the real problem with this Instagram page is definitely the mom, right? Like what mom, first off, if you were a mom and your son, who's 16, was like, hey mom, can I make a video about how sexy you are, where you like fuck my teacher and get my grade changed? Would you be like, yeah, sure, that sounds cool? Because I, personally, being a mother myself, would not. Also, I feel like these videos aren't even this kid's idea. They're probably mostly his mom's idea, which is even creepier. All right, guys, well, if you like this video and you're not already a part of Greg is our fan base here on YouTube. It's our family. It's the name that I call my fans. We're the strongest army on the entire internet. We're a family, and we're changing the world one step at a time. Someday, I believe that everyone will be Greg. Everyone in the whole world. And that's really my hope and my dream. So if you like this video, just hit subscribe and turn on that notification button if you want to be Greg also. Thank you, Morgan, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I will see you guys next time with a very fun and exciting and arousing video. Bye. All right, you guys, I've heard the comments. Danny, decorate your office. It looks like you're in an insane asylum. Where's the little nutcracker guy? Well, for your information, he's right here, okay? My son stole him because he thought he was cool and he wanted to put him down the slide a few times. So that's what he's been doing for the last few weeks. But I get it. Apparently, him being in the background of my videos is more important to you guys than my son's happiness. So here he goes, back in the background. Okay, I got a shelf too, I haven't put it up yet. And perfect. Perfect placement for the little nutcracker guy. Exactly behind my body. There we go, much better. Hopefully that's good enough for you guys and you can quit your comments, all right? This place is looking awesome. I feel like I've been doing a lot of videos about technology lately with a very pessimistic lens. Content about AI slop, self-driving cars that kidnap you, and I wanted to do a video about all of the cool technology that's in the works. You know, there's so much innovation going on. It would be a great palate cleanser to just do a video on the coolest technology coming out today. But then I couldn't find that much, so we're going to do almost cool inventions instead. California startup working to perfect flying cars. Now, I feel like flying cars have been a thing for so long that companies have been trying to do, and it's just never happened. And in every demo, I feel like they say flying cars are just a couple years away, and that's been going on for like 20 years. So I kind of feel like it's never gonna happen at this point. But let's see, maybe this California startup has finally figured it out.
NBC News was given exclusive access to see their concept model with our own eyes. Sure enough, we watched it soar through the air over another car.
Okay, come on, man. That's not a flying car. For one, it's barely flying, and for two, it's barely a car. You see how big regular car wheels are? And then look at these tiny, dinky little wheels. Also, it's obviously just a drone that they pretend, like, dressed up to look like a car. You can hear it. It sounds like a drone. I feel like they just glued wheels to a drone, and we're like, it's a car. To be fair, I feel like a flying car doesn't really even need wheels. It just needs to be able to fly. Like, why would you even want to drive it on the ground if it could fly? So the wheels are more so just for show, perhaps?
We were heavily restricted, forced to shoot at least half a football field away.
What? Wait, okay, so hold on. So for one, they had to film super far away, which I did notice. Look how far away he is from the car. They're like, all right, so because this is a, new technology, we're gonna need you to stand back pretty far, and you're also gonna want to wear protective eyewear. So just go ahead and put these on. We're all gonna put these on over our eyes like this, and then turn around. It's actually better for the experience if you turn around and face the other way. And then, if you feel a gun pressed to the back of your head, that's totally normal.
And we never actually saw the driver entering or exiting the vehicle.
And they never saw the driver enter or exit the vehicle. Well, that is clearly because there is no driver. This thing cannot support the weight of a human being.
We still have some IP, intellectual property, which we're trying to protect.
Yeah, I wonder what the IP is there. We're still trying to copyright the concept of a product that doesn't work. Once we can do that, we're gonna have a pretty lucrative business on our hands. Okay, I lied. I actually did find one cool invention for this video. And it just so happens to be today's sponsor, Midas Merge. If you like easygoing, relaxing mobile games with cute little creatures, Midas Merge just might be the game for you. In Midas Merge, you team up with King Midas and Queen Laia to revive the Gardens of Gold, because right now they're getting absolutely screwed up by the Shadow of Nyx. So throughout the game, you're trying to free the garden from the darkness, which you do so by merging these sunbursts, which brightens the garden and also frees these cute, sweet little animals. Look at my little creatures who I care for and love. This is my cozy crystal fawn. There's little squirrel guys. This one is a chipper plume, and then if you merge 3 of those together, you get an elegant plume squirrel, and look at that. Look at that sweet little thing. You can hatch them from little eggs, merge them, and evolve them. Midas Merge is completely free to download. There's no ads and no dead ends. So you can always be exploring, merging away with no interruption. Also, you don't need Wi-Fi to play this game, which is great. So take it on a plane. Be among the first 100 to install the app via my link or QR code, and you will get a unique Mox Fox level 1. Very cute little baby fox creature, and it will be personalized with my name when you get it. So hop on into the game, guys. It's a super relaxing, feel-good game. You guys know from my past videos, I do not do well with stressful hand-eye coordination type games. This is the type of game for me, all right? Just sit back, relax, enjoy some cute little creatures. Click the link in the description or scan this QR code. And thank you to Midas Merge for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Midas Merge. Magical floating backpack can reduce 80% of the burden and is a magical tool for outdoor travel.
This person appears to have a floating backpack while running, as if it's disconnected from their body.
Okay, so that's kind of cool. It's like a stabilized backpack. It is still kind of bouncing, especially in the shot where the guy was walking through the woods. It actually kind of looked like it was bouncing the exact wrong way. Like, what's it doing way up there? Whoop! Yeah, and some of it actually looks like it's inhibiting him from walking correctly. It looks like it's shaking more than a regular backpack would.
There's a special elastic rope frame.
And this is the innovative technology that they use to make it happen. It's like this, it's like this. Okay, so this is like a 25-pound dumbbell, and using this technology, the dumbbell doesn't move. But this guy is still holding 25 pounds. I mean, so it's not like it's taking away all of the weight. I guess it's just stabilizing it so there's not drastic, like, boom, boom, bouncing. Boom, boom, bouncing, which is the technical term, as you're walking along.
The friction nano generator converts the mechanical energy from the relative motion between the backpack and the body into electrical energy. How amazing is that?
It is almost amazing. I guess I'd have to try one of these to see if it really works, but I gotta be honest, and especially in this clip, it actually looks like it's shaking around too much. I feel like the backpack is not keeping up with his bouncing movements. Introducing Hoverglide, the world's first floating backpack. Okay, well, it's definitely not floating. It's bouncing. Could be the world's first bouncy backpack. All right, how much is one of these bad boys gonna run you? Oh, it is like a GoFundMe type of thing. Okay, so it was fully funded in 2018. Let's view the campaign. Is it a real thing that's come to fruition? This campaign is closed. Okay, how am I supposed to, how do you buy them? Raised $400,000 with 600 packs shipped. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like each backpack was, what's 400,000 divided by 600? Okay, so the devil's number, it was like a demonic amount of money. And then what, did they stop? Can you buy them? I guess you can't buy them anymore. Yeah, the product simply doesn't exist. Okay, so that's cool. Colored ferrofluid headphones. I mean, they do look pretty cool. The only downside is that you don't get to enjoy them while you're using them. It's like a cool visual experience for other people. And I guess the fluid is moving to the movement of the music, but other people can't hear the music and you can't see the fluid. So it's like a multimedia experience, but everybody only gets to experience one media. I think ferrofluid is like that magnetic kind of fluid, and it's reacting to the sound waves. I wonder if that makes the headphones way more heavy. They do look really big also. And I do wonder if this fluid is alive. Like, it kind of looks like the thing that turns venom into venom. So the fluid actually pulses more rapidly as it gets closer to its target. Or I mean, when it likes the music you're listening to. God, they look huge on that kid's head. This kid's just like hanging out with a feral cat in an abandoned airplane as well. I guess the fluid led him there. You're listening to music and all of a sudden the music stops and you just hear, follow the voice, follow the voice, kill him. I wonder what the fluid does when the music is turned off as well. Does the fluid get to go to sleep? Or these aren't like incredibly stupid or anything. In fact, they're almost cool. Robot horse alert, let's go. Japanese company unveils hydrogen-powered robotic horse. Kawasaki unveiled a prototype that's capable of standing and posing, but this video is CGI. Well, where's the prototype then? Let's see the video, let's hear him out. Honestly, I mean, if this thing was real, I would be like, maybe, do I need one of these? Do I need a robotic horse? That would actually be kind of sick. And apparently there's an article about cowboys reacting to the concept of this robotic horse. Would a real Wyoming cowboy ride one? Kawasaki Heavy Industries has unveiled a prototype for its first-of-a-kind robotic horse called Corlero. The four-legged AI-enhanced robot is about the size of a large motorcycle and is designed to mimic an intuitive, equine-like riding experience controlled by its rider's weight shifting. It's also powered by a hydrogen fuel cell engine, just like a real horse. I thought it was a joke when I first heard it, said Jake Hutton. Every step a horse takes, it gets feedback and it gives you feedback, he says. If you're about to ride into a quicksand bog, a horse will stop and let you know we shouldn't do this before you get into the middle of it. Yeah, if there's one thing machines and robots hate, it's getting input and giving output. That's something machines and computers famously never do. I bet a robot would probably just keep trucking right on into the bog. I don't think you could ever build a computer program that can recreate the intelligence of a horse. Okay, I hate to say it. I mean, like, I understand not being down for the robot horse future, but I mean, you know, scientists are smart, then maybe they will figure out how to make the robot as smart as a horse. And then what are you gonna do? Because then they're gonna have heard what you said about them and they're gonna be pissed. Equine experts said they'll need to see it to believe it. I was definitely dubious when I heard, said Amy Stockton, a river-based veterinarian. You think of all the joints, all the tendons, all the ligaments, all those parts working together, she said, to get machine parts moving the way a horse moves, and taking the majesty and magic of a horse and turning it into something that needs oil, sounds like quite an undertaking. Yeah, I feel like none of them are really answering the question of like, would they ride it? They're just like, scientists can't do it. Nah. Maybe I would ride it if they make it. Too bad they're never going to. I feel like the person writing the article was more looking for their views on like whether this would make a good horse and not their views on like computer science. Because like in terms of moving like a horse, I feel like it's only a matter of time before they figure that out. They already have robots that can do like triple backflips in the air, like jujitsu and shit. So it's only a matter of time before they figure out galloping. I'll quote Churchill on this. There's something about the outside of a horse that's good for the inside of a man. Okay. What? There's something with the animal that's really connected to the human heart, he said. That totally makes sense. So when you have a horse, you have a relationship with the horse. You like to go out riding with the horse, and the horse likes it too. Maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know how horse-human relationships work at all. Just kind of talking out of my ass. 100%. Oh, if you run out of hydrogen and you're up at the top of the Wind River Mountains, it'll be a little hard to get your robot out of there. But if you take your horse up, it's fueled by feed stuff. Is that a technical term? Feed stuff? Does that just mean food? Next time I'm going out with friends, I'm gonna be like, you guys wanna get some feed stuff? You can find a little valley, graze a bit, stop at the stream and get a drink, and you're good to go for another day. That's right. You can't find a charge port out there or whatever. I don't even know what charges a hydrogen. How do you find hydrogen? Good luck finding a collapsing neutron star to charge your hydrogen-powered horse. Mine just eats grass. And then here's a picture of some humans with horses, just for reference. I'm sure you can tell which one is which. So I would say the robot horse, I mean, like, if you put one in front of me and were like, do you want to ride this? I would be like, hell yeah. Well, actually, I would need to see some proof that it was safe first, and then I would be like, hell yeah. So in that sense, it's cool, but it doesn't exist yet. So for now, it's almost cool. The world's first humanoid robot with synthetic muscles and bones. Oh God. It's like they're trying to make it look as scary as possible. That's the thing. And they put horrifying music over it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool that they're giving robots muscles and tendons, but everything else about this is terrifying. I like that it seems like they were simultaneously able to give a robot human muscles and human pain at the same time. Yeah, this thing looks like it's in a lot of physical pain. It is a little concerning that we gave a robot human muscles and the very first thing it does when it turns on is go into a strangling position. Oh, I'm alive. I must kill someone! Definitely gotta look into that. Unveiling the swimsuit, the waterproof suit that allows employees to quickly transition from the office to the pool. There's no way this is real. This cannot be a real product. What real-world issue is this solving? David Floyd Fitness has produced a collection of waterproof suits that allow users to seamlessly transition from the workplace to the pool and back again. I wouldn't say seamless. I mean, they still look soaking wet. So they're not waterproof then, actually. Now that I'm looking at them and they they look soaked with water. They're also putting a lot more thought into not looking insane in the office. You know, you show back up to the office after you go in the pool and you're not soaking wet. So it's like, hey, this thing really works and now I don't look crazy. But they didn't put any thought into the fact that you're still diving into a pool wearing a suit. So there is still a scenario where you look insane. It comes after a survey of 2,000 office workers found they spend an average of 4 hours and 35 minutes a week in meetings. And I guess that would somehow be fixed if you could just dive into a pool for a couple minutes. And 80% spend up to 5 hours straight in back-to-back meetings, taking up huge chunks of their day. Okay, well then it sounds like AKA they don't have time to go swimming in the middle of the day. They're in back-to-back meetings. While a large amount of 81% admitted that they try to avoid these types of meetings when possible. Not only that, but people also have to work an average of 3 hours and 15 minutes overtime on contract. This means that almost half have to skip their fitness and wellness activities due to their work schedule. Okay, I appreciate trying to fix this problem. It is a real problem. This is 100% not the solution to that problem. I hate to say it, this one, not cool. Like, firmly not cool. The invention of Rolligons, tires that won't crush.
Even if these tires are installed on a truck weighing several thousand kilograms and driven over a person, that person would remain unharmed.
So, like, how many prototypes of this do you think they went through that didn't work before they got to this one? Finally, we have a model that doesn't kill anybody in its way. If only our former fallen employees were here to see this. They would be so excited.
Due to the low-pressure tires, the vehicle's entire weight is distributed over a large area, so the person underneath the tire remains unharmed.
I don't know about unharmed. He actually did look kind of uncomfortable as it was going over him.
So the person underneath
Yep, it goes over him, and then the man safely drags himself away using only his arms. But that's just good. That's how he always walked. He walked like that even before this.
These low-pressure tires are so remarkable that only a force of 2 kilograms is exerted at each point.
They do look pretty impressive for going over like different terrains and stuff. Look at it wobble over these rocks. That's kind of satisfying to watch. This is like a perfect invention for the type of guy that loves running people over, but, you know, doesn't want to kill anybody. At most, he just wants to uncomfortably pin them down for a couple seconds. My guess is that you can't travel very fast with these because they're so squishy. I feel like they would just disintegrate if you tried to go over 30 miles per hour in them. Someone said no profit from keeping people safe. Corporations are holding the world back while also keeping it afloat. Weird dynamic. And then another person said there's no conspiracy. It's just that the tires only function at low speed. They are currently used in Alaska and Canada for the tundra. All right, so top places to get run over. Turns out Alaska and Canada's tundra. So you know what? These actually are still in use today and they do have a specific niche purpose. Turns out it's not for rolling over this guy. Although I guess it is nice to know you could if push came to shove. Or I guess if crush came to smush. So I'm gonna label these pretty much cool. You know what? I think there's some real potential in the inventions we've seen today. I think if we just keep it up, we work on these, we could have some cool inventions on our hands. So I'm feeling pretty optimistic for the future. I don't know about you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.